Welcome, Cobra football fans. It is the final game of the regular season. The Snake Pit, as your Cobras get set to take on district rival Palacios. I'm Lee Lewis. He's Rob Bargenbrook, and you're watching the Dink and Dump show tonight. But that's old Dunk LaRue is down on the field right now, Rob.
Yeah, that's right, Lee. He's down there because this is Parents' Night here at Cobra Field. Parents' Night has always been one of the best traditions in high school sports. It's a great way to honor the people who sacrifice all year to support their favorite players.
Sacrifice all year. Most of these parents have been sacrificing for the last 18 years.
Yeah, you're right.
Raising a student athlete's hard work.
Driving them everywhere, taking them everywhere, practice, training, the whole 9 yards. Whether it's taking time off to make games, getting to early morning practices, staying up late to get the kids home after games, the list goes on and on. So on behalf of the coaching staff at Industrial ISD, we would like to thank all the parents for their sacrifices and continued support of the Cobra and Rattler athletic programs.
No doubt. Well, tonight we're getting set to watch this Palacios game, but let's take a little trip down memory lane as we recap last week. Cobras traveled to London for the very first time. They got to break in that new turf field.
That's about all that was there.
That was about all that was there. But the Cobras broke that field in commanding fashion. They started, got the ball, drove down the field, and scored on a run by the Cowboy Cooper Martin. Very next possession, London would strike back. But the Cobras began establishing that running game, and Garza ended up scoring twice.
The Cobras headed into locker room tied up 21. The second half was a different game for the Cobras. They came out fired up on both sides of the ball. The offensive line did an amazing job in the trenches, establishing the run game and opened up huge holes for Garza and Martin. The Cobras would total 440 rushing yards and 7 rushing touchdowns. The defense would come alive in the second half, pressuring the Young Park quarterback, including back-to-back sacks by Rearick and Roundtree. The Cobras would run the clock out and win in London 56-28. Also, to add to that, Nick Kuchar had a well over 100 yards in returns, so starting to see a lot out of Nick as he's been electric on all sides of the ball.
Yeah, the special teams itself has been electric, but Kuchler is especially shining. But we saw that early in the season, that was a point that we really wanted to see Cobra staff address. The coaching staff has done that. Special teams have continued to get better week over week.
And we talked about it before the London games. The special teams have to be special.
Yes, they do.
And they were. And
they were. 100 yards there out of Kuchler. Well, historically, looking at these two programs, there's only 24 miles that separate the two between Vanderbilt and Palacios, but these two schools are no stranger to one another. In fact, tonight marks the 12th straight year that these two teams have met, and Cobras have the advantage, Rob, big fashion, 10 wins, 2 losses.
Wow. Well, Palacios is the what? Are they the Sharks?
They are the Sharks.
So do we get to have a fun night of like Baby Shark, Jaws?
Let the fin begin.
Shark Week. Okay, let the fin begin. All right, sounds good.
How about that one?
That sounds good. I like it. Well, in last season's meeting, the Cobras ran away with the game in the second half, beating the Sharks 49-27. In 2022, Palacios finished 5th in district, narrowly missing the playoffs. The last time the Sharks saw the postseason was in 2020, where they lost in the first round to Lyford. And based on the record this year, it doesn't look like they'll make it again this season with the potential district champion Goliad still left to play.
Yeah, Goliad, boy, that's been a surprise in the district.
A surprise last week, that's for sure.
No doubt. Opponent analysis as we dig into those Sharks. They're coached by head coach Chad Graves. He's been the head of the program since 2018. He has a 24-35 record. His best season over that time frame was 2019, where the Sharks were the last time they beat the Cobras. Sharks that year ultimately finishing second in district, had an 8-3 record. This season, they have a slightly less impressive record right now, as they're sitting 2-6. The only 2 wins coming on a narrow escape over Mathis, and then, of course, they beat Aransas Pass Panthers a few weeks ago. But, Rob, that's not your resume builder you want to have.
No, not exactly. The Sharks have struggled on offense all season, being shut out 3 times and only averaging 12 points a game. I did a little research there. They put up a total of 96 points on the season and given up 287 points.
Hard to win like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's the Sharks. As we look at the Cobras now, Cobra stats, the offense, they're doing a little bit better than what the stat you just quoted us. They're averaging 440 total offensive yards a game. they've on the season they've got over 2,000 on the ground, sitting at 2,150 right now, and 1,370 through the air.
Yeah, Garza is 121 of 171 for 1,353 yards with a 71% completion rate.
In my opinion, that's the big number right there. 71 completion rate. As long as he's in rhythm, this offense is able to churn out yards.
Oh, exactly. Junior Nick Kuchar leads the team with 464 total receiving yards and 5 touchdowns. The commander, Kay Quebec, is at 272 yards and 2 scores. And senior Landon Wolsko has 204 yards and a score. On the ground, Garza is leading the Cobras with 994 yards on 127 carries with 14 touchdowns. The Cowboy Cooper Martin is totaling 791 yards on 102 carries and 10 scores. The big gun Major Lou has 197 yards on 31 carries and a score. Special teams, being special, Bullseye Bryce Warren is 37 of 38 on extra points and 1 for 3 of field goals with a long of 40 yards.
On the defensive side, Zach Villarreal still leading the Cobras as he's got 37 solo tackles on the season. Cullen Dyson and Bo Bethany both have 33 right behind him. And our linebackers, Brady Cope, Sam Kurtz, continuing to fly the ball as they get their names called each and every Friday night among the leaders in assists.
The defensive line is staying steady in the tackles for loss category as the Cannon has 13 and the Disruptor has 13.5. Rurick is still leading in pressures with 15, and Jaden Amaro and the Cannon have 6 each. In the secondary, sophomore Zach Villarreal has the most pass breakups with 6, and Hunter Halapaska is leading the team with 3 interceptions. And Lee, it looks like down here at the end of the end zone, we got parents not lining up.
Yeah, we got the dual cameras going. All those folks out there listening to us and enjoying the view right now. Our camera crew doing a great job of giving you a picture of what's going on here at Cobra Field right now as all the moms and dads and family members and relatives are assembling in the end zone as they get set to come in here in just a moment. We're going to bring that to you when it starts, but for right now, we're going to take a brief break as we get set to thank some sponsors. When we come back, we'll get set with a notorious tale of the tape and, of course, Parents' Night here live. You're listening to Cobra Sports on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere. Welcome back, Cobra football fans. This is Rob Bargenbrook and Lee Lewis bringing you the game this evening from Cobra Field on the Industrial Cobra Sports Network. We got Parents' Night tonight, and it looks like they're going to get started here shortly. We'll start with the tale of the tape, Lee, and see if we can get that done.
Oh, all right. Works for me. Well, the tale of the tape. We saw how well the offensive line can block last week, Rob. Cobras racked up 450 yards on the ground, 6 scores. All of that's keyed up front. I mean, that's really where that production starts. And I'd expect a lot more of that tonight. Question is going to be, how much will Coach Nairn replace Big Gun Major LaRue? You know, he's been a big part of that running game, serving as lead blocker for Garza and Martin. He did get injured last week. Losing him is going to hurt the Cobras a little bit. But they do have sophomore David Gonzalez coming up to replace LaRue tonight. He's been showing some promise in practice this week, we understand. Versatile blocker. He can play anywhere, so I'm kind of curious to see how Nairn's going to get him involved in the offense tonight, especially if LaRue can't return for the next couple weeks.
Yeah, defensively, the Cobras should have no problem dealing with the Sharks. Like I said, they've only given offenses only scored 96 points this year. The secondary has been playing a lot better as of the past 2 games. And some of the leading scorers on the Sharks are the receivers on the Sharks, 2 receivers. The defense line is dominating opposing teams, and the linebackers have been punishing anyone who gets out of the backfield.
So, really, advantage, we're going to say tail of tape, advantage Cobras on the offensive side, advantage Cobras on the defensive side.
I would agree with that. And probably special teams, too.
There you go.
Probably the fans.
That's an addition. Well, there you go. We're adding
Probably
the tail of tape this week.
Probably the broadcasters.
Oh, there's no doubt on that one.
The parents.
And broadcasting team elevated this week as really they went with their starters, number ones.
Yeah,
Rob and
that's
Lee.
right. Yeah, the knuckleheads are gone.
That's it, folks. Our first mention of the knuckleheads tonight. Stay tuned. In fact, that might be a fun little game to play at home, play along with at home, Rob.
It could be. Could be.
How many times can we work that in?
Parents' night hasn't started. I guess we'll move on here. Let's get to some keys of the game there.
Yeah, because we got 2 more segments to get through. I think we'll do keys of the game, and then Rob and Lee's suggestions for improving the game of football.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, we've had some winners this season as we talked about adding the mulligan and
the mulligan.
others. I mean, I think this is a brain trust up here, a genius level thinking pot that they haven't really tapped into enough.
Oh no, they should definitely call us NFL, UIL,
all
NCAA, AAA,
football people everywhere.
Yeah,
football, call us.
And we'll help you out.
That's right. Right now, we're going to start with Pick'em. Nope, not Pick'em.
We're doing keys.
We're going to key of the game. Keys to the game.
We're driving Ryan crazy over here, trying to key up keys to the game.
All right, keys to the game tonight. Avoid the trap, stay healthy, and high note.
High note. Well, let's start with avoid the trap. Cobras cannot look past this game. Last season, they got a little scared, but pulled away in the second half. The Cobras still have work to do and cannot look past the Sharks. Come in, take care of business tonight, and go home and rest and get ready for some playoff football.
Avoid the trap. I was thinking blocking schemes. I thought we were, trap.
No, mouse trap.
Oh, yeah. Got it now.
Yeah.
Makes more sense.
Right, mouse trap.
All right. Well, second one, stay healthy. This would have been a more important one to hear last week, but we're a week late on it. Cobras have been banged up this season several different ways. Tonight, Rob, key, stay healthy. Keep all your players out on the field every week. Playoffs, of course, looming. We do have a bye week next week, but Cobras need to come in tonight, play fundamental football, get out of here without getting too banged up. Go up big early. Let some other kids play tonight on Parents' Night, and then start resting up and getting ready for that first week of playoff football.
And the last one, high note.
You got to do it in a falsetto, Rob. The whole thing.
I don't think I can do that. It's Parents' Night, and the last time these seniors will play on Cobra Field. The key to the game is to get out there and perform. These seniors are feeling it tonight. It is an emotional night for a lot of folks, and I have no doubt they will come out and dominate. Key tonight, go out on a high note.
There you go.
So those are your keys to the game this week, Lee.
I feel like we didn't solve as many problems as we usually do right there.
Well, I got more pages. We can add more notes.
We're going to keep on improvising all night long. Because you know what, folks? Just like when the parents go out of town and the high school gets left to have the party at home, Big Boss Will LaRue has left the controls up here in the hands of some juveniles.
Yes, and
let's say Rob and Lee have the mics tonight.
It's ours.
And no telling us where this thing's about to go.
No. So, first thing.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this mulligan.
Let's do.
Okay. So, you add the mulligan to football.
Sure. One free play.
One free play.
Do-over.
It's a do-over. You can eliminate a play. So, other team has the ball, 30 seconds left. They throw a touchdown pass to win the game. You throw your mulligan flag, which I think the color of the flag should be like multicolors, like tie-dye.
Okay.
Right? And you throw the flag, and they're like, oh, mulligan. You can't use that play.
I like it. I think we need to abbreviate the onside kick. You can kick from the 40 like you normally would.
Right.
Or you can give up half the kicking team and elect the onside kick from, say, I don't know.
What are you thinking?
Your own, like, the other team's 35. We can move it way down in the red zone. If you recover,
you get it right there.
You get it in your own in the red zone, ready to score.
But you only have half your players. So
exactly.
5 or 6. What are you thinking?
Well, let's give them an action. We'll go 6.
Go 6. So 6 on 6.
So yeah, if I want that onside, I'm not going to be recovered at the 50.
Right.
I want it down there in the red zone where I can score. So I'm going to go ahead and declare I'm about to onside this thing.
Right.
Pull 5 off. Let's
Gotcha.
go down there and let's gamble a little. Let's play a little.
Right. I had an idea that could make a big difference in the game.
Yeah.
It is the special field goal.
Oh.
So let's say you're on the 35.
Okay.
And you kick a field goal. That's 3 points in regular football,
Sure.
right?
Right.
You say special field goal.
Uh-huh.
You back the ball up 20 yards. And if you make it through, it's 5 points.
Oh, kind of like fantasy football. You need anything 39 and under is a 3-pointer, and anything 40 to 49 is 4-pointer, and
Right.
50 and above 5-pointer.
Right. Can you imagine?
Oh, that'd be exciting.
You wouldn't just tie up a game. You could win it.
What if you go double or nothing?
then what
What
if
if you
somebody
kick with
threw
your
the
off
mulligan?
foot?
The way somebody threw the mulligan.
Oh, we'd have to go to the rules committee on how that interplays and whether they got to bring it back up or not. Folks, if you like these suggestions, write in. Tell us what you think because we think we're on to something here.
Maybe.
But right now, we're going to take a brief break. We're going to go thank some more sponsors. Make sure our producer stays happy with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, Cobra football fans. You have Lee Lewis and Rob Bargenbrook here tonight bringing you this Cobra football game. We'll bring in Will a little bit later. He's down on the field enjoying Parents' Night. And since we have a little time before that starts, let's go ahead and bring in top performers this week. Lee?
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. Who are they?
They're on the football team.
Okay. Well, I'd say we give it to the offensive line.
That's not a bad decision.
I mean, after all, they dominated the line of scrimmage against London. The O-line paved the way for the Cobra offense, rolled up 554 total yards, 440 of those on the ground, amassed 56 points. Congratulations, William Ledwig, Mason Vickery, Cole Powell, Coben Snyder, Zachary Boop, Kyle Schrader, and Deion Knowles. Y'all are the collective top performer of the week.
Yeah, and, the thing is, I know we were probably a stronger team than London, right? But not many times do you hear somebody putting up 555 total yards and 444 of that being on the ground.
Yeah, no doubt. That's a lot of yards.
I mean, that is pure domination on the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's offensive side. What about our defensive side?
Defensive side. The Cobra defense was led by Hunter Halapaska Friday night. Hunter had 4 solo tackles, 3 assists, an interception, and a
KO, a
knockout. Hunter has been a great leader in the Cobra secondary at the safety position. He has a big job of making sure the defense is aligned correctly and is like another coach on the field. He is your defensive top performer this week.
Well, right now it looks like they are getting set to start Parents' Night. Everybody's been lined up for a little while. We took some pictures. Everybody got to visit with their escorts, and now we're getting set to go down to the field.
Yeah, we got Wes down there, and he's going to bring us that live.
And sometimes stern reminders to practice for your unconditional encouragement and for your passion and love of sport and
That's
music.
good, Wes.
We love you. We love your kids. Most of all, we love and appreciate the deep Cobra pride that you show. In just a few moments, we each athlete, cheerleader, and band member and their families as they make their way toward the 50-yard line. And now introducing number 2, Aiden Thomas, escorted by his parents, Michael and Kimberly Thomas. Number 3, Hunter Halapaska, with his parents, Brian and Melanie Halapaska. Here we are with number 3, Hunter Halapaska, and his mom, Melanie. Right behind him is number 3, Alex Benavides, with his parents, Samantha Brumley and Josh Benavides. Number 4, David Gonzalez, with his parents, John and Carrie Gonzalez. And we have brothers, number 4, Holden McMullen, and number 34, Eric McMullen, escorted by Robert and Jamie McMullen. Number 5, Nick Kuchler, escorted by his parents, James and Lori Kuchler. Number 6, Dylan Rarick, escorted by Victoria and Michael Wagner and Bart Rarick. Number 7, Ashton Garza, escorted by Jamie Garcia and Oscar Garza. Number 8, Clayton Roundtree and his sister Cameron Roundtree, who is a student trainer, escorted by Kirk and Jessica Roundtree. Number 9, Diego Laredo, escorted by his parents, Maria and Abundio Laredo. Number 10, Blake Mendoza, escorted by his parents, Bernard and Lisa Mendoza. Number 11, Cade Quebeca and his sister Madison Quebeca, who is a varsity cheerleader, and their parents, Wade and Leslie Quebeca. Number 12, Rylan Barr and his parents, Billy and Erica Barr. Number 15, Bryce Warren and his parents, Michael and Kelly Warren. Number 17, Landon Wolfskill and his parents, James and Jamie Wolfskill. Number 19, Sam Kurtz and his parents, Mark and Jill Kurtz. Number 20, Aiden Giannis and his parents, Matthew and Sherry Giannis. Number 22, Number 22, Zach Villarreal and his parents, Isaac and Rachel Villarreal. Number 25, Kason Williams, escorted by Leanne Jackson and Walter Williams. Number 28, Ian Lugo, escorted by Tyler and Maddie Lugo, as well as Jeff and Amanda Mayer. Number 30, Jace Cheney, escorted by his parents, Joe and Denise Cheney. Number 32, TJ Rodriguez, escorted by Seneda Driscoll. Number 33, Brady Cope, escorted by Cody and Sarah Cope. Number 40, Bo Bethany, escorted by his parents, Charles and Danette Bethany. Number 42, William Hunt and his sister Allison Hunt, who is a varsity cheerleader, along with their parents, Brian and Jessica Hunt. Number 44, Cooper Martin, escorted by his parents, Kirby and Jennifer Martin. Number 45, Major LaRue, escorted by his parents, Will and Heidi LaRue. Number 50, Jackson Kahanick and his parents, Kevin and Diane Eller. Number 52, Jaden Amaro and his parents, Gilbert and Elvia Amaro. Number 53, Dion Newells, escorted by his mother, Monica Smith. Dion is also a member of the Golden Cobra Band. Number 55, Mason Vickery, escorted by Nicole and Jonathan Ainsworth. Number 57, Josh Resendez, escorted by Patsy Resendez and Justin Kinnison. Number 58, Logan Densman, escorted by Kenny and Rachel Densman. Number 60, Cullen Dyson, along with his parents, Tracy Wall and Chris Dyson. Number 62, Coben Snyder, escorted by his parents, Jesse and Carrie Snyder. Number 64, Kyle Schrader, escorted by Brad and Amanda Schrader. Kyle is also a member of the Golden Cobra Band and is one of this year's drum majors. Number 65, William Ledwick, escorted by Bradley and Elizabeth Ledwick. Number 67, Bo Neal, along with his parents, Sam and Lacey Neal. Number 68, Zachary Boop, escorted by Megan Darst. Number 74, Cole Powell, along with his parents, Billy and Jennifer Powell. Number 82, Caleb Matula, escorted by his parents, Kevin and Chastity Matula. Student trainer Chloe Escamilla, escorted by her parents. Jeffrey and Stephanie Escamilla. Student trainer Lacey Linky and mascot striker Kimber Linky, escorted by their parents, Paul and Christy Linky. Lindsay Ramirez, a student trainer, escorted by her parents, Pete and Yahira Ramirez. And now to our cheerleaders. Senior captain Grace Bowers and sophomore Olivia Bowers, escorted by their parents Kevin and Brandy Bowers. Senior captain Isabella Reyes, escorted by her parents Scott Reyes and Carissa Reyes.
I got all kinds of pictures.
Senior Emma Hessler, escorted by her mother Billy Hessler. Senior Aubrey King, escorted by her parents, Rick and Laura King. Senior Riley Albus, who is our other mascot, Venom, escorted by her parents, John and Sam Albus. Junior Lauren Bowen, escorted by her parents, Warren and Katie Bowen. Junior co-captain, Desiree Alanis, escorted by her parents, Jose and Kim Alanis. Junior co-captain, Desiree Evans, escorted by Brianne and Albert Burke.
Hey Lauren, how are you? No, I'm just kidding.
Junior Elise Bullock, escorted by her parents, Cody and Lisa Bullock. Junior Kaylee Carl, escorted by her parents, Brandon and Sarah Carl. Junior Alana Lange, escorted by her parents, Marshall and Mimi Lange. Junior Mackenzie Sharp, escorted by her parents, Philip and Brittany Sharp. Sophomore Rayleigh Carlson, escorted by Britt Carlson and Carmela Salinas. Sophomore Kendall Cunningham, escorted by Brian Cunningham and Missy McCabe. Sophomore Avery Harper, escorted by her parents, Douglas and Aaron Harper. Freshman Bailey Kozak, escorted by Derek and Kelly Johnson. Freshman Kylie Pollock, escorted by her parents, Garrett and Julia Pollock. And freshman Briley Smith, escorted by Jason Smith and Candace Smith. And now to the Golden Cobra Band. Senior Riley Albus and her parents, Samantha and John Albus. Members of the Color Guard, Becca Babb and Sky Babb, and their mother, Tristan Searcy. Ava Barrientos and her parents, Jolene and Daniel Barrientos. Ava is secretary and drill instructor. Drum major Taylor Crow and her parents, Heather and Brandon Crow. Color guard Diana Gallegos and her parents, Lorena and Cruz Gallegos. Trumpet player Ian Gutierrez and his parents, Monica and Michael Gutierrez. Percussion, Melanie James and her parents, Jennifer and Mark James. Drumline captain, Kagan Kuchera and his parents, Troy and Romy Kuchera. Next up, Rachel and Vanessa Lange. Rachel plays the clarinet and is drum major, and Vanessa plays the flute, is president and drill instructor, along with their parents, Cliff and Sandra Lange. Miranda Rodriguez plays the flute, along with her parents, Sonia and Adolf Rodriguez. Clarinet player Seja Salazar and trumpet Selah Salazar, along with their parents Rhonda and Ezekiel Salazar. Baritone and bassoon player Brian Straybeck and his parents Elizabeth Hudgens and Taylor Hudgens. Once again, parents and adults, we give you great thanks for your support of our student athletes, our cheerleaders, and our band members, and for your tireless effort and support of these young people. Cobra Pride.
Well, that was Parents' Night, folks, and a great way to honor a great season for all these young athletes and their families. We're going to take a brief break to thank some more sponsors, and when we come back, we're going to have Cobras coming through the tunnel and kick off shortly thereafter.
Hey, but before we go, we should let everybody know we have the third knucklehead. Will, he's back.
Welcome, Knucklehead.
Welcome back. All right. You're watching Cobra Football on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow,
Here come the little Fang Gangs.
Your future Cobras.
Getting it.
I see one I recognize.
A lot of track stars right there. Another margin book crossing the 30. You get all the way down to the 10-yard line, they run into each other, fall down. Gotta love it. Well, the tunnels are starting to blow up, folks. It shouldn't be too much longer before the boys come out and we start hearing Country Boy Can Survive.
Ready for some football Friday night. Last one here in the Snake Pit.
That's
Hell,
right.
it is.
Good crowd. Good crowd right there.
Fans are starting to trickle in right now. Started a little early for Parents' Night. Folks are starting to get back up into the stands and pack this one up.
Best news is, like Rob said before we went to break, though, we got all the knuckleheads here tonight, all three of them. Although, I guess, doesn't really think Hand has 4 knuckles. I guess we're missing the middle one. Well, there it is. There's the middle one for everybody out there listening, courtesy of the knuckleheads.
There you go. But, maybe like Saturday Night Live, they had the what? The Coneheads?
That's right.
Hey, but speaking of, I hear Miss Anderson talking right now as well. And we didn't talk about the fan of the week, guys. We weren't able to.
There's a former fan of the week on the camera right now.
Yeah. There sure
Fans
is.
everywhere.
There sure is.
But, yeah, we haven't announced who it is this week yet.
No,
have
we
not.
got it right up there on the screen, and we hear her on the PA right now, and that's Miss Anderson, Kathy Anderson. She's been a teacher here at Industrial for a very short time, 4 years. This is her 4th year now, but in that time, she's been one of the best fans there has been. She's energetic, guys. She's always enthusiastic about the Cobras. We hear her on Thursday night games. She's out here calling the games for the guys, the boys, both Cobra and Rattler football. She's out here helping with the PA stuff on Friday nights. She's on the mic. She for the baseball games as well. Help maintain Industrial Sports Booster Club page, keeping everybody up to date on everything that's happening. She is also responsible for all the cool graphics and these cool flyers and everything that get posted and made up. And she is the brains behind the awesome Fan of the Week, Top Performer flyers that get sent out on Facebook as well. Each week she punches those things out. I send her pictures and information late at night, and she kicks them out to me right away first thing in the morning to get out there and post them. So she's been fabulous all season long in the last 4 years, and we're happy to have her here at Industrial.
Yeah, I don't know what we do without her.
No.
Yeah, well, I think what I like about her best is she just looks like joy personified. Every time you see her, she's so personable, so happy, and just pure joy. Just a great person that you want to be around. That just makes you smile and makes you feel like your day's going better for having met her, having seen her that day.
No, absolutely, I agree with you. She's a Longhorn fan. She went to Texas, guys.
Well, not everybody's perfect, Will.
yeah.
Let's don't bring up their bad points.
Yes,
come
not everybody's
on, here we
perfect.
go.
Not everybody's perfect.
I don't know why you gotta.
Why has he got to ruin everything?
Yeah, I don't know. Knucklehead.
I mean, here we are. We had 2 of us, and this thing was going great.
It was like a car careening towards the cliff. Rob, let's not kid ourselves. We had our foot on the accelerator.
We
baby.
sure did. We
Dang
sure
right.
did.
We're gonna run this thing right off the side.
You only need 1 pedal in that car.
That's right. Drive it like you stole it, baby.
There you go.
Well, right now, let's go down to the field as the cheerleaders are getting announced.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the school bands will play the school songs with the visiting school band Palacios playing first.
Rob, while the Palacios band gets set to play the school song, I
Right.
think we ought to add to our list that we nominate that their school song be Baby Shark.
I agree.
If-
I second that.
If you're going to have a mascot such as they do,
Right. Shark.
I feel like any alma mater other than Baby Shark is just wrong.
I would agree with that. I mean, that song went, what, triple platinum?
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine just hearing the brass with the bum, bum, bum,
Yeah.
bum, bum, bum,
Oh,
bum?
yeah.
I mean, I can feel
It'd be
it.
great. I completely agree with you. I mean, it matched their
This is
blow-up
what goes
tunnel.
on when you're gone, Will. This
Yeah,
is the
what-
magic that happens
Hey, I'm
when
telling
you're
you-
not here.
I'm telling
Right.
you, it's entertaining, though, guys. I'm enjoying it. I'm
Yeah.
just to sit back here. I'm muting myself and just watch the show.
Do you know how excited we'd be every week when we saw Palacios coming up on the schedule every year? When you know, hey, we're gonna get to hear Baby Shark from an entire high school brass
Band.
section tonight.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, you'd be circling that one on your calendar. You know you would.
Oh, yeah. It'd bring in the fans. It would bring in the fans. No doubt.
Which they're a little short tonight. I think we have more Palacios Sharks up here in our booth than we do across the field.
Well, here we go.
Former
We get set-
Palacios Shark, I should say.
Get set to play Patton.
Now that right there is a good school song.
I think that one tops Baby Shark.
Definitely. Nothing like it.
I agree with you, boys.
Yeah.
We're fixing to hear another great one here in a few seconds. I
Cobra
assume.
Pride. Oh, looky there. Hats off to Double Nickel. Look at
Yeah.
the Wes Unger Cobra Pride show.
There you go. Like it. Good job there, buddy.
So, guys, looking into the playoff picture right now. Right?
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
I don't know if you guys talked about any of it at all, but
Not really. No, we didn't. We were waiting on the other knucklehead.
it's a lot of things can change, right? But looking at right now, it looks like it would end up being Lyford that the Cobras would end up playing. Lyford should end up finishing second place.
That'd be what, second week in November?
That should be the second week, and
Yeah,
You know.
best is the Industrial will be well set up as they have a bye week next week. Everybody else is going to go out and have to get a little
Yeah.
beat up, a little worn down. So we'll be rested and ready for that first playoff week.
Was it Lyford Bulldogs? Is that right?
I believe you're correct.
but we played them a few years ago in Odom.
You're right. That's correct.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was looking. I didn't know where it was going to be.
more than
Lyford or Rio Hondo or San Diego, somewhere along those lines.
Yeah, it should end up being Lyford. We'll find out more here probably after this week. But it would be one of those two. But it's more than likely looking like Lyford, and that would more than likely end up setting us up playing in Corpus somewhere.
Gotcha. Well, we played last year that
Cabinets Field.
yeah, that was a nice field, nice booth. Had a good time there, Will.
Last year, former Cobra right there walking in. Now, collegiate athlete. This second time we've had one of the guys come back and visit.
Oh, Ryder Aloha came home.
Yeah,
We'll
he
have to get
did.
him up in the booth later on, find out how it's going down there in Howard Payne University. How the old Southpaw kicker's doing.
Here we go, though.
Beneath our feet, guys. Oh! They're fired up tonight, boys. They knocked the sign right off the hinges.
Sign is gone.
Old big gun coming out in sport mode.
4-wheel drive.
Yeah, good update on that. No tears in the knee, so
Yeah, that's good. That's
yeah,
good to
just-
hear.
Just sprained, so yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
good
need that.
news.
We're gonna need that blocking in the playoffs. I hope he can get back. That was fun, guys.
Yeah,
Watch
it
him come
was.
out the tunnel. That was nice.
That was. They're about to come out of the other end.
If
tunnel.
there's anything left, by the way that thing's rocking.
There ain't much left of that thing. We've been hearing in the recent Booster Club meetings. Holding the flags to your captains, Ashton Garza, Dylan Rarick, the commander, Kate Quebec.
Let's go, bring them out.
There they are.
There your Cobras, folks. Now IHS boys running across the field as well.
Cheerleaders, football players, flag boys. It's Friday night, guys. It's football.
I got the bumps, boys. I got the bumps of the goose on my arm right here. I'm fired up and ready.
Last game of the year here, guys. Last game of the regular season. Last game for a lot of these seniors, guys. It's an emotional night for the parents, and you know it's definitely an emotional night for these kids as well. And you know we've coached a lot of these boys coming up for Pee Wee and the lower levels, guys. And so I'm excited to see them out here and to be able to share this moment, their last time playing on Cobra Field.
Yeah. You know what it is, boys? It's time to open a can of.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh man, it's exciting. I tell you what, guys, I know we're here each and every week, but watching those shots that the camera crew's giving us, man, I'm fired up tonight. A little extra energy going.
Yeah, it only took us all season to figure it out, but we got it tonight, boys.
We talked about it last night. We got it all figured out. That's all good.
We got it now.
They're on it. Look at that, man. Right in there for the coin toss.
Number 7, Donovan Ruiz.
Your captains all year long is Ashton Garza, Kay Quebeca, Dylan Rarick, and Coben Snyder.
Cobras have won the toss, but they have deferred to the second half. Lashes will receive the ball.
He put it out there.
Cobras have won the toss, but they did elect to defer.
Yeah, so they'll be kicking off here. Palacios will be receiving the ball, and the defense from last week, hopefully the second half shows up early.
Right now, we're going to pause. We'll go down to the on-field mic as we get set to honor America with our national anthem, say our prayer, and get ready to hit somebody. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd ask that you stand and remove your hats as we are led in the invocation by Lauren Bowen and Riley Albus.
Let us pray. Dear God, we thank you for allowing us to gather here tonight to witness this game we are about to play. And no matter the outcome, allow us to glorify you in a godly manner. We thank you for the blessings you have provided us with and the ones that are in the future to come. Provide safety over the athletes, cheerleaders, coaches, band members, and fans throughout the night. We thank you for letting us get here safe, and we pray you will guide us home safely. Thank you for the season that we have had, and help us on our journey throughout the upcoming playoffs, and allow your will to be done in each and every one of our lives. We thank you for these parents we recognized earlier, and we thank you for allowing us to play a part of the seniors' journey, and we pray you give them wisdom and provide protection on their upcoming future. Most importantly, we thank you for sending your only son to die for our sins, and we thank you for who you are and what you have done for us.
Please join me in saying the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
And now we ask that you remain standing and join in singing as the Golden Cobra Band, under the direction of Mr. Larry Furman, plays the national anthem.
Well, that's it. We're ready, Rob. Will, let's get this one underway.
Let's get this game started.
When we come back, you kick off here at Cobra Field.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. I'm ready. The very first graduating class from Industrial ISD. Few of his classmates still around. Doris Whitty, one of them. But Broadus Ramsey, a great Cobra who's long had a legacy here. Big support of the program.
That's fantastic, guys. Having him here tonight, parents' night, last game of the season, here in the Snake Pit, unbelievable.
And we get ready for kickoff right here. As the bullseye is going to pooch it down to the 20-yard line where it's going to be returned up to the 30 and where he runs into a bunch of Cobras, and that's where Palacios will, the Baby Sharks,
Yeah, there you go.
will take their first possession of the night.
I'm telling you, I think we're on something.
I got it. I know we are. We're on with the mulligan, the special field goal, and the Baby Shark.
Oh, I forgot. They bring out the
This is-
lighted board, Rob.
That's right. Hold on. I'm going to start taking notes. That way
Rob's going to break the code by the second quarter, folks. Just stay tuned.
His formation is what you're going to see a lot tonight out of the Palacios Sharks. With their junior quarterback. And he is met in the backfield immediately by Dylan Rearick. The disruptor just
There you
ran
go.
right through his block.
Yeah,
Bull
we need a
rush.
big old light up board over here that just holds up the number 6.
Yeah, there you go.
Tell them, crack this code, boys. 6. It's coming at you.
First play, a sack. Now, that's how you start a football game.
It was, and he had 2 guys on him, and he's fired up out here in his senior night last time here at Cobra Field.
I'm telling you, sometimes you can just feel the energy coming off these guys. I mean, watching them come through that tunnel, knock the Cobra pride sign clear off its hinges, I mean, they are ready to go.
Ultimately handed off to up back. He's wrapped up by Sam Kurtz and driven down.
Yeah,
out of bounds.
Dyson 60 got him in the backfield. He had bounced off of that. Kurtz, the Sam, boy, he came flying up in that backer position. We were talking in the pregame about what he and Brady Cope have been doing this year from those linebacker spots and how they lead the team in assists. And right there you can see why. I mean, he got there in a hurry.
Yeah, I don't think he got a yard on that, did he, guys?
No, he went backwards. I think that was a loss of 1.
Oh.
Third and a long way to go here. Palacios taking their time. We got a play clock out here tonight, guys.
There we go. We hadn't seen one of those in a while.
You know what? It always seems like we don't have those when we're on the road. There's been a
Just
few
tells
of
you
those
how
this year.
special the snake pick is. 44-16. That's going to be a pass.
Well, I don't know that I broke the code yet, but yeah, 3rd and 17.
It's going to be the jet sweep this time, though. They're going to hand it to number 10 here, but he runs out of room at the sideline. He's
Golly,
brought down by several
that's
Cobras.
another loss. That's three backwards plays right there.
Yeah.
Hats off to the defense.
Yeah. Negative yardage on the first series. Great job.
Oh, they're actually going to say he did get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
But I know he was running right towards the down marker, so I don't know that he did. But either way, hey, that's a great start.
Back deep to receive this one is Nick Kuchler. Guys, he has been outstanding over the last few games, really coming out of.
Well, Will, you would know that if you had been here for the pregame. I mean, we already talked very, very intellectually about the star that Nick Kuchler has been on the special teams, over 100 yards receiving.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm glad you guys touched base on that.
Yeah. Well, we have
Definitely
a
needs to be
great
highlighted.
research team that produces our script writing.
Perfect.
Yeah. 101 yards is what I had him for last week, guys, in the stats. I don't know if that was official, but that's what I had.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I think if
the
it's
special teams were special last week.
I was
No,
going to say if
that's
it's not official, then the official's wrong, Rob.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And heading into the playoffs here, before here in the next couple of weeks, that's going to be huge. Playing good football is what helps you win those games.
Somebody should write that down, Rob.
Yeah.
Playing good football is what helps you win games.
All
Like
levels on your special
let me
teams,
write that
defense.
down.
Yeah, because the Cobras are struggling on special teams at the beginning of the season. They have definitely done something different here. As Ashton's going to go ahead and throw on first down, but rolls out to his right side before he's pushed out of bounds somewhere around midfield.
That was a grand run. You know why? I'll give you a hint. He was at 994 coming into the game.
He is now over a 1,000-yard rusher
That's it.
for the season for the second year in a row.
That's it. He needed 6 yards coming in tonight, and there they were.
There you go. 11 yards on that one's what I had for him. And a Cobra first down.
1st and 10 from the 50. All's going to be handed off to Cooper Martin. He bounces out to the left side, finds plenty of running room there for about 6 on that play.
Yeah, 6 yards on first down. Take that all night long.
I feel like when they get the Cowboy involved early, every time they do, we seem to have a good night. I like when they start out this way.
Yeah, and starting tonight, they're going with Quebec on that tight end position. Twins to this side of the field, Aiden Thomas, Nick Kuchler. Far side is Kason Williams.
Wanting motion. Quarterback's wanting motion, but he's not going to get it.
And give to Cooper off to the left side again. He finds some room.
I think the ball's out.
Looks like the ball did come out, but
The ball does come out. Starks do recover. He'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44.
you know, Cooper normally a sure-handed back. And I believe that's only his second fumble of the season.
Second fumble, I believe.
Yeah, it looked like one of the Sharks
Wow.
kind of came from behind and delivered the helmet right to the backside of the ball.
Guys,
Yeah,
look, he's coming off the field right now.
He's
ripping
taking those sleeves off.
Well, so those are those lizard sleeves, right? This is the things that everybody's talking about. So Naren ordered some for the guys to wear, and I was checking them out on the sideline. Man, they seemed a little slick to me when he was sweating in them.
Well, we used them in Pee Wee this year and had good luck with them.
Yeah, but you know, typically when you're not used to it, it may.
It does feel different.
Yeah, so that's Cooper comes right off and rips them off.
And the other thing about those lizard sleeves is one side is tacky and one side is not. So you got to make sure that tack part is to the inside.
Well, Rob, make sure you get down there during the wardrobe setup and explain that part to him.
Okay.
Nowhere to go on that first down play for Palacios. 2nd and 10.
22-42.
Rob's writing all these.
Yeah,
down,
he's
too.
trying. He's trying to break the code. Hey, I got to give it to my partner here. He did break it last year by about the third quarter. Tonight, he set a new record.
Backfield immediately.
Oh,
that's number.
and that one's gonna hurt.
That's Jackson Kahanic, man. We haven't seen him over the last few weeks. He's been out with an injury, but he's coming back tonight. Force to be reckoned with.
Okay, so the 22 has been a run every time.
3rd and 10. Yeah, so Jackson Kahanic in that nose guard position. And down here for Clayton Roundtree, I don't see him on the bench anywhere. Going to be a pass, but he's met immediately by number 6, Dylan Rearick. It was either going to be him or Cullen Dyson, guys.
Yeah, they got through there in a hurry.
And he got deep sixed again.
Yeah.
Loss of 10 on the play. That brings up 4th down.
All right,
That's 2 sacks tonight for him.
Yeah, we're going to start over, guys. 7:54 and counting down here in this first quarter. We're going to go ahead and punt back to Nick Kuchler and see what happens.
You know, I don't even know if we need to start over, though, partner. I mean, you know, really 2 series, 3 and outs both times. Big losses every play. I mean, big tackles for losses each time. Offense was moving the ball.
Yeah, they're going to – we were offsides and roughing the kicker.
Yeah, we'll see what the play is. I don't think that's roughing. I think that might have been running into. But either way, it's still.
Yeah.
We'll see what it is.
It took him a while to throw it, like he was trying to decide.
Well, but, you know, either way, while we wait for the official call, every offensive play the Cobras have had so far has been
positive yards.
Positive yards with success. Defense is showing up. So
they're gonna back them up down here. Is that what it looks like?
Offsides is declined, and they are going to call.
Okay, so they're not going to try to kick it again, is what the deal is. They're going to give it to them on the offensive penalty because it was only a running into. Right.
Was that 5 yards running into?
Right, and it's not going to give you a first down. Well,
What you thinking there, buddy?
Yeah, they're going.
No, they are going to mark him off
back
right
him
here.
up. There you go. He was like me. Well, they haven't marked it off yet.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line.
Here we go.
Now we're ready.
There you go.
Splitting Quebec out this time.
Yeah, we got twins on both sides of the field. Cooper Martin offset to Garza's right. Going to bring Kuchler over in motion on that jet sweep. But Garza's going to pull it himself. He can find some running room off to the left side. He's off to the races. Casey Williams doing a fantastic job on the edge blocking, and no one's going to catch Garza. He should get 20, 10, 5, touchdown.
There you go.
Yeah, no.
We do have a flag
we do
on
have
the
a flag.
play. And if they're going to say holding on Williams,
They are.
must have-
He was thrown right.
I
right
thought he
at
was
me.
doing a good job of driving him back and keeping his feet moving. I didn't see any type of separation from that cornerback, so
That would have been 95 yards for a score, guys.
well, that they are going to call that against.
Should still be a first down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to mark it front back
Yeah.
from the 40
13.
or the 41.
So he's still going to pick up 15, about 18 yards on that carry and get the first down.
Well, right here, I'm going to guess that Garza's not going to get the ball here. What do you guys think?
Yeah, he might be a little gassed. That's okay. Big play, though. And
Yeah.
honestly, like you said, well, I thought that was a good block out there.
Well, the other thing, too, guys, the offensive line has really come on over the last – we saw what they did against London last week, opened up some holes, really controlled the trenches in the line of scrimmage, and they did a great job opening up a hole there for Ashton for the cutback lane. And it is Cooper Martin up the middle as he lowers his shoulder and begins to continue. And old Zach Boot pulls him across the first down marker and a couple more yards.
Yeah, another first down. Cobra offense
rolling.
Just rolling tonight.
You know, they had, I counted there before the snap, man, they had 8 men in the box.
Kuchler again in motion. Garza's going to pull it this time. Same play. Number 2 ends up tackling him and bringing him down just shy, about 2 yards shy of that line of game. That's Reese Bowers, the senior defensive back.
You know, one fun thing I'm overhearing over this loudspeaker is our in-stadium announcer, Wade Quebec, tonight announcing who they're following behind, which offensive lineman is leading the charge, and that's pretty awesome because those guys were our top performers of the week.
Oh,
big show.
Great screen play there, and Martin making the adjustment to receive the ball and gets downfield. Shows why he's a versatile back. But no, you're right, Lee. But that just goes to show you how Quebec's mind is. I mean, he is very football and gear oriented to that offensive line and watching these blocking schemes. I talked to him quite a bit during the week just to kind of pick his brain a little bit, so I kind of halfway know what I'm talking about.
Well, I think any good knucklehead should do that.
Yeah, that's a good game, pregame,
Garza adjusts and fires it downfield. A little jump ball does fall incomplete, intended for Kuchler.
Down the right sideline falls incomplete.
Yeah, it brings up 2nd and 10. First time of that tonight.
I thought Kuchler might be able to sell it and get the call as he kind of fought his way back to the ball. It looked like he
Yeah, most
kinda
time you
was
do get
driving
that call
through
when the ball's a little
defensive
short and
back.
you have to fight
Yeah.
back through.
One thing we're actually seeing now is a long second down.
Yeah.
Martin
off to the left. He's off to the races this time. Great cutback, and
Yes.
he's going to be into the end zone. No flags on the play. This time it is a Cobra touchdown.
That old shark took a dive. He looked like he was swimming on the belly right there.
Oh, yeah.
Nice one. Great sideline camera action there by the double nickel. Actually, I'm sorry, back of the end zone.
Yeah, inline.
Yeah. Kuchler, the holder. Bullseye gets set to kick this one away.
And it's up and good as we
is.
see it coming through thanks to our camera angle right there. You know, that kind of performance, that kind of professionalism, what we're seeing out of Wes Unger right there is why he still has his picture up in the locker room.
There you go. That is right.
Yeah, low blow there, guy. Low blow. But with that score, though, Rob, it does bring up a Con-Medal scoring drive recap. Why don't you break it down for us?
Well, it started. Cobras were pinned at their own end of the field. Ashton Garza took it all the way to the house, had a holding call, so limited to that yardage to 18 yards. He had another run for 8. Cooper Martin had a run for 11. Then a 15-yard pass on a screen pass to Cooper Martin. Went back to Cooper Martin, who took it 35 yards for a touchdown, and the bullseye Bryce Warren put it straight through the uprights.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
That's your Con-Medal scoring drive.
That's how you do it.
That is your breakdown right there. Way to dump some stats on us there.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's fantastic. 5:41 left in this first quarter. Your Cobras are leading 7-0.
And even more important, they are playing well.
Yeah.
All sides of the ball right now.
Defense has not.
Them get up a yard.
Yeah, well, Palash is in a big hole right now.
They're going to have to give up a lot of yards before the Palacios even has a single cumulative yard to gain.
Yeah, I wrote down some negatives, but, I mean, I'm just kind of paused after a while.
They're going to have to pick up about, 30, 35 positive yards before they can even get over the
I'm watching number
zero.
20 here because he's hungry. Aiden Yanish they're kicking off to his side, too. And he comes in.
Oh, he almost had it.
Yeah, it's going to be Palash is going to take the ball down about the 31-yard line, about the same spot where they were at on their last possession.
Yeah, I'd be happy just keeping them there all night. Yeah, with the 2 sacks, shoot, that's 14 yards.
Yeah,
Negative 14 yards with sacks.
Defense coming back out on the line tonight. We've got Cullen Dyson, Clayton Roundtree, and Dylan Rearick. 2 outside backers are going to be Cade Quebeca, Sam Kurtz. Your middle linebackers are Brady Cope and Bo Bethany. Safeties Zach Vadial and Hunter Halapaska. And your 2 cornerbacks are going to be Ian Lugo and Diego Laredo.
Cobras pressing. Look at that.
Yeah, a lot of pressure there.
Quarterback pulls it himself this time, runs into a wall of Cobras off to the right side. He might have got a half a yard on that.
I got a 0 on that one.
Yeah, they're not going to mark it an inch forward.
No, you're right, guys. They put it right back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yep. Sharks are like a salmon right now trying to swim upstream. Everything's going the wrong direction for them.
Yeah. They're kind of a baby shark tonight.
Pistol formation. Back to pass. Fires it off to that side. Connects with his receiver. Diego Laredo comes flying in downhill. Brings him down quick.
Yeah, he was playing really soft right there, but he closed the gap in a hurry.
Diego Laredo gained 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd down.
You know, this defensive group right now playing a little soft on the outsides, but in the box they're pushing everybody up front. A lot of pressure coming. I almost wonder if you walk those corners up a little bit tighter and they try to get rid of it quick, that's where you pick up that pick 6.
Well, they're bringing Hunter Halapaska down. Look where he's at. He's starting to back out now that they've switched over, bringing the tight end to give a little extra. Yeah, a little extra room. They're going to hand the ball off to their running back. He bounces out to the right side and doesn't find a whole lot of running room there either. Another 4th down.
Guys up front tonight are just showing off. I mean, really, we've seen great offensive blocking, and now this defensive front is just winning the battle every play.
Yeah, 3 yards on 3 series. That's not counting the negative yards. The defense is really just doing what they want right now.
4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. They're going to have to punt it away for the 3rd time.
Yeah, and you know, I guess Palacios was also listening to y'all's pregame because they will not kick this ball to Nick Kuchler. They kick this away from him every time. This time it's going to take a great Cobra bounce. Whoa, that's dangerous. Ian Lugo does pick that up and returns it beyond midfield, but I see coaches walking right up to him and tells him, hey, nice play, but don't ever do that again. Hey, real quick, let's take a break. Thanks to the sponsor. We'll be right back. You're watching Cobra Football on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. 4 minutes and 7 seconds left in this first quarter. Cobra's leading at 7-0. Twins to the far side of the field. First pass attempt there by Garza. Ball's going to fall incomplete. I think a little miscommunication there, intended for Aiden Thomas.
Yeah, I think Garza was looking for him to kind of turn around pretty quick.
Martin's got Mason Vickery out there lead blocking. Mason pancakes somebody. Martin keeps on rolling through that block down to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's just 44 follow 55 all the way.
Flag on that play right there. You know, Mason came in hard, pushes his block off, and Cooper just cuts right between it.
Tell you what, guys,
Keep on
Cooper
going.
Martin is on a roll. 72 yards rushing so far tonight.
Keep feeding the old cowboy. You got twins to the far side of the field. That's Kuchler and Williams. Garza hands the ball off to Martin again. Gets down to the 20-yard line.
You know, one person I haven't seen him work in yet is big number 17. I would love to see him keep Wolfskill engaged in that.
Yeah, they are going to give Martin a breather. And Rylan Barr, the senior running back, checks in.
Barr's got that quick burst.
Yeah,
You know,
he's really fast.
If he can get to the edge, that's where he's good.
And Garza goes off to the left side, ends up cutting it back up the middle for some positive yardage. It's going to be third down and short.
I like when they bring Barr in the situation inside the red zone when that field is compressed, that defense is compressed. You see that little quick burst, those accelerations, because there's a difference between being fast and being quick, and he really is exceptionally quick, and that's usually where you can get a step on these guys. Field's compressed, defense can't react as fast as he can move.
Twins on both sides. They're going to bring Quebeca in motion this time. Garza's going to pull it again. Stiff arms. Gets enough for the first down. Keeps on running. Hurls another defender. We're going to see. They said he got the pylon, and that's a touchdown. How about that athletic play from old Action Ashton?
Yeah, no, that's just a good brute force play early with the stiff arm, running through the defender, getting down there close enough where you can elevate and challenge for it, and then just sacrificing the body going up and over, coming right down top of the orange.
Kuchler holding again as a bullseye gets set to this PAT, and he is through. So that's another score and drive recap from Continental. Go ahead and break it down.
All right, Continental scoring drive, guys. Basically running the ball again, guys. Ashton Garza, 4-yard run, 16-yard run for a touchdown. Cooper Martin, a big 20-yard run and a 5-yard run. Bullseye Bryce Warren comes in, splits the uprights, and your Cobras are up 14-0.
That's your Continental score and drive recap. We'll be right back. You're watching Cobra Football on the Cobra Sports Network. Welcome back, Cobra fans. You're watching Cobra Football on the Cobra Sports Network.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, 2:23 left in this first quarter. Cobras kind of, guys, just scoring at will. Defense is really just handling what they need to. I'm sure you guys talked about it in pregame a little bit, you know, not to avoid the trap.
We sure did. And
Ooh,
Lee
deep
thought
kick.
it meant tackle trap, and I was like, no, mouse trap.
Yeah, nice deep kick there by Bryce Warren. Going to be be brought up down to the 21-yard line, and that's where the Sharks will take this possession.
So 2 minutes left. This first quarter seemed like it's just been going and going and going.
Running the ball.
So many possessions early already in the first quarter. This is going to be the Sharks' fourth possession in this quarter.
Yeah,
that's what happens when you go 3 and out backwards every time.
That last drive was 4 plays, 5 plays. We had an incomplete pass.
Jackson Kahanick checking back in at nose guard, and then we also have number 52, Jaden Amaro, checking in on that far side.
There's another tackle for a loss.
Yeah, in the backfield.
Or that other defensive
Brady
end side.
Cope gets there.
Keeps it, tries the right side, is dropped for a loss of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 12.
You know, Will, you were talking about, did we talk about it in the pregame? One of the things we did talk about that was a key to the game is jumping on them early, getting everybody out of here healthy. And it looks like the Cobras are doing exactly what we've asked of them tonight. Two-score lead right here as the first quarter is now winding under 2 minutes. Total domination on really both sides of the ball. If they keep this up for another quarter, going to halftime, you can bring them out one more time that third, and then you can get all your players rested and ready and healthy. Just go ahead and start playoffs early.
Keep them healthy.
Essentially having almost, when you're looking at it like that, you're basically having a week and a half off.
Yeah. You don't want to get rusty.
No, not. This time the ball's going to be handed off to the left side, but again, not finding a whole lot of running room in there. I believe that was that Hunter Halapaska that came down and make that tackle?
It looked like it. Looks like he might have got back to the line of scrimmage there.
Not the original line of scrimmage. They're still operating in negative territory right now. This defense is just dominating right now. I have not seen this kind of sustained domination yet this season. I mean, they've had some great games. They've had some good moments of highlights. But right now we've gone almost this will be, the 12th play?
Yeah, and it kind of surprises me as much as they've ran the ball because most of their stats have been in the pass game. Look at that defensive line.
Yeah, no, they're just they're walking the backers up. The line is just kicking and ready to go.
I mean
you can see right there Bo Bethany walks up to the gap. I mean, these guys are just pinning their ears back at this point.
Yeah, Palacios just took a timeout. They didn't like that defense at all.
You got to start expecting at some point the screen game is going to come into play, the passing game is going to come into play. But we'll discuss all that after the commercial break.
You're watching Cobra Football on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. 37 seconds left in this first quarter. Cobra's leading at 14-0. Lash is coming out of that timeout. They're going to hit the slant pattern and do connect for big yardage there. That was number 6 on the reception. That's Cameron Graves. That's the son of the head coach.
Yeah, that's one of the guys that had all the yardage I noticed in Max Preps.
Well, guys, coming out of that timeout spot, you know the coaches were looking at something. Obviously, making that play call and with that press coverage, like you were talking about earlier, Lee, not having that press coverage, giving it a little bit of that cushion, and the safety's playing over to the side on the stronger side, gets that one-on-one protection, and Graves was open on that slant pass. Ball does fall incomplete. Not sure if the play was just fell apart on the quarterback, and he ended up having to just throw that one away.
Yeah, he had pressure behind him, and they had basically a man over top on that receiver and a safety coming underneath. There was no place to go with the ball.
Well, one thing we're seeing, though, back-to-back passes, we'd only seen them throw once in the previous 12 plays. I think they've realized, Rob, exactly what you said. They're not going to be able to run on this defensive front.
No. Yeah, Weaver and Graves have been their big guys on catching the ball this year.
Back to pass, fires this one a little too strong. Ball falls incomplete. Intended for number 7, Donovan Ruiz.
And they took away the numbers on the sideline.
They found out you cracked the code, Rob.
Yeah, that was 11:55.
Okay.
That play, what it was 11:55, whatever 11:55 means. But it was a good jam there by Lugo on 28 is he saw it, that inside slant coming, jumped up broke on it. Ball was just a little way too deep, but he was there. I mean, he could swipe the hands if that ball is thrown on target.
6 seconds left in this first quarter, 3rd and 10.
Yep.
Hand the ball off the middle, wrapped up in the backfield by Cullen Dyson. The cannon just fires in there and wraps him up and brings him down. That ends the first quarter here at Cobra Field. Your Cobras leading at 14-0. We'll be right back. You're watching Cobra Football on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. We're here in the second quarter at Cobra Field, the final game of the season, guys. Regular season, that is.
And it's gone fast, guys, hasn't it?
It sure has.
Well, now, guys, now they're going a different direction. I don't understand. Can we reach out to social media and see if somebody can explain this to us? Everything's turned around.
They almost got that punt.
Yeah, and there wasn't a block on it. I think this one is going to end up being the 15-yard or personal foul. I think this one may be the roughing the kicker. They are going to call it, so that's going to be a first down for the Sharks. So
that's a tough one.
It's hard, guys, because they're blowing through this line. They're attacking them hard. But I'm almost kind of thinking right now that maybe Coach Medina needs to just
back them off,
not go pump block and just stay back.
Yeah, go punt safe.
Yeah,
you're up 2 scores. Yeah. Because it's hard if you've ever been in that situation, and you are full speed if you're free on that punt.
They've been really close on 2 of them, though.
And you lay out, and once you lay out, you can't stop yourself. You're trying to aim for the ball, but
11:50. Ball is placed at the 50-yard line. So new life here for the Pirates.
They haven't gone
or Sharks.
Haven't gone to number 1. They've had him in
both in the water, guy.
Yeah.
Hey, ocean themed. It doesn't matter.
We play a lot of teams at water.
Jet sweep to number 6 there. He brings off to the right side. Going to be brought down after a short gain of about 2. That's Cameron Graves coming in from that slot position on the toss.
Yeah, their leading receiver this year has been number 1, Weaver. And they have him on the line for extra protection tonight.
What do you got down there, Wes?
I think he wants to let us know that we're going to have a special guest coming up at halftime. Ryder Yellow is going to come up and join us here in the booth. So
that's what I'm talking about. Get joined by ex-industrial alumni, collegiate athletes. Find out what he's doing up there in Howard Payne. A lot of fun catching up with Jacob Repka a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that was interesting. Talking about how much football practice is at that level.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, how many hours?
Well, the hours and then just the schemes, right?
He was talking. They spent 2 hours just on blocking scheme.
Back to pass again, in trouble, and he's wrapped up. I think that had to be number 11. That was a commander. He wanted to get in on some sack action, too.
Man, they have been living back there.
I think we're going to see a whole lot of that old water boy quarterback tonight.
What's his name? Point for anybody who can call his name. I'm out. I'm telling y'all, I lost it.
I can picture his face right now too.
Well,
we've seen his face several times. Number 12, I know that.
Yeah. Who dat?
So Palash is going to
And
punt
they're going to do
again.
punt safe this time.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, Kuchler back. He's going to let this one bounce. That should go into the end zone. The
go.
Cobras are going to have it at 25. We'll be right back. You're watching Cobras football on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Martin up the middle, keeps on finding running room, bounces out to the left side, still finding blocking, keeps on going at the 20 now before he's finally brought down from behind by number 7, Donovan Ruiz. That was a great job of just continuing to weave through. Great job there by 25, Casey Williams that time as well. You know, not really locking up with anybody, but just keeping the distance and keeping him in front.
Yeah, it was like 20 to the 20.
They're just making it way too they're making it way too easy on Rob tonight with these Continental scoring recaps.
Well, he's having a hard time right now counting. He ran out of fingers and toes.
Yeah.
You can see his
He's
brain.
got one play written down.
Just
Now he's
spinning.
they're going to score here on this next one. It's
They
going to be
took
a
2 yards
drive.
off for me. That's not right.
Trips to the far side of the field. Quebecca's your inside receiver. Martin in that pistol formation behind Garza. He's going to cut into the left side, be brought down after a short game.
Short game because he's just exhausted.
Yeah, Martin's going to check out. Barr's checking in for him. Same formation. Actually, this time the running back's going to be offset to the right side. Garza back to pass. He's got Quebeca in the middle. Excuse me, that's Kuchler. And that
should have been a flag.
Should have been a flag. That's the defenseless receiver, I believe.
Coochie-coo.
But Kuchler does hang on to it. As that one got me a little nervous there.
Well, had to be a 3-play scoring drive.
Yeah, you know, make it interesting.
Glad Kuchler was able to hop up from that.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Especially when that hits in the end zone like that. I might have been right at the 1.
Ball is up, and it's through. So, Rob, that calls for another Continental scoring drive recap. Why don't you go ahead and dump some stats on us?
Here you go. Here's the big one to start. Cooper Martin gets the ball, goes 58 yards. Then he gets the ball again, goes 5 yards. Ashton Garza then throws basically a 12-yard pass to Kuchler for a touchdown. The bullseye comes in, splits the uprights. That's your Continental scoring drive.
Well, while we take a little commercial break here before kickoff, why don't you go ahead and I'm going to add up what Martin's at, and we'll talk about that when we come back because I'm curious. I know it's getting
143
big.
yards.
Wow. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Cobra fans. 8:36 left here in this first half. Warren pooches this one down to the 15-yard line. Aiden Yanish is
there
right
he goes.
there. He's right there, wraps him up and brings him down after he gets a little help from, I believe that's number 4. Look at old David Gonzalez getting called up for this week.
Yeah, you said he was filling in for the big gun this week, right?
Yeah, he's came up and running a varsity practice, running that halfback position, that slot, the tight end, the thing that old Major LaRue does all over the place on the offensive side.
Yeah. I mean, Palacios here is they haven't had much luck running the ball. I would expect a lot of passing. Got that 44 again. 44 has been a run 3 out of 4 times, though.
They're leaving that.
No, 4 out of 5.
Number 12 off to the left side. Doesn't find a whole lot of running room. Ends up falling forward for about 1. I believe that was.
Was that Kurtz on that one? It was kind of hard to tell.
No, I couldn't see on that side, but I think that was that was Cullen Dyson. That was first in the backfield, though.
He's been living in the backfield tonight.
Yeah, number 7, he connects with him, be brought down immediately by Ian Lugo. That's Donovan Rees again on that inside slant. So, guys, right now the Sharks are seeing something with that inside little slant, that post route.
Sharks do pick up the first down at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, and London did that a little bit last week, but we adjusted partway through.
Hey, Cobra fans out there listening, we love our viewers. We got a little help coming in right now, as somebody's written in and said the Waterboy quarterback is Guy Granule. We say Granule.
Fumble!
I think. Sam Kurtz did jump on it, but it popped out. Sharks do recover it, but Lee, were you able to even pronounce that?
I cannot. My cage is no good, Will. My cage is no good.
Can you speak Cajun?
Granule.
Hey.
Granule.
G-Hall.
I do not know if he's right or wrong. So our listeners are never wrong. You know, going back to last spring with baseball, we would throw out trivia questions that we don't even know the answer to, and they've always got us. So hats off to whoever wrote in with the answer.
Yeah.
You can wrong. You just got to say it in the right way.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry
33
about
was a pass last time. He's trying to
crossing.
throw it. Oh, and that's another sack for the Commander, I believe.
Ball is out.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was down or not.
And guys, that is something too. Hunter's Halapa's gonna have to watch for that. He really didn't. He just kind of put his hands a little bit on that crossing route over there on the receiver coming across on the post over the middle. Number 1 kind of almost LeBron flopped it.
Oh,
well, he
Gotta sell
tried.
it.
He tried earlier over there, and they didn't throw that way.
right now 6.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Second quarter rolling by pretty quick now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3rd and Placido.
Third and Placido.
As the Sharks get set to go.
44 up on the board again, but I doubt they're going to run here. Might have switched colors on us.
They're going to go twins to the near side of the field. Looking this way again. Steps up into the pocket.
Ooh.
Doesn't have anywhere to go. He's
That is
wrapped
the
up
wrong decision.
immediately. Yes, I believe.
There was a little seam there. He saw the crease, but
Did
those
50
guys
get
are
that
so
sack?
good off the block.
Guys, that's Jackson Kahanik again. Where's he been over the last few weeks? He's been on the sideline, injured, and he's coming out here tonight and making a statement.
Hey, that's 5 sacks on the night, guys.
It seems like so many more. Those guys have been back there almost every play.
Hey, 5 sacks on the night in the NFL is a game.
Yeah, especially when you do it in a quarter.
Yeah.
They're on pace for 20.
End over end punt. It's going to bounce around the 40-yard line, and it's going to be down there at the 43.
Yeah.
While we switch, again, 5:27 left in this first half. We'll be right back with some more Cobra football. You're watching it on Cobra Sports Network. And
You can.
Rylan Barr on the carry off to the right side. He's brought down around midfield. There's that burst, that quick burst that you were talking about, Lee, out of that senior running back.
Not including the sacks or on the night for Palacios. If you calculate that in, probably negative yardage, but 36 yards of total offense. That's how good the defense is playing tonight.
Garza again off to the left side this time. He's going to stiff arm a defender and get into the end zone. Number 7's just playing with him now.
Yeah, that's a giant man down there, and right there, Plash's defender, I believe, was number 2, had a shot at him, and really, I'm being liberal when I say a shot because that guy had no chance. He jogged up next to him, and Ashton just simply stuck out the arm and said, "No, you're not even getting close."
But guys, I saw that last night as well in the JV game. But a lot of kids are going and they're trying to either dive at the feet or the ankles, right, to tackle, or they try to tackle high. No one gets low and drives through. As the bullseye splits the uprights again here, Cobras go up 28-0. But Rob,
yeah,
dump some stats on us on this next Continental scoring drive.
This was a 2-play drive. Ryland Barr went 7, and then Ashton Garza went 60.
And then went 7, yeah.
He went 60, got a 7, got a touchdown, and the bullseye came in, split the uprights again. He's perfect on the night, perfect on the season.
Yeah. No, he's been doing a fantastic job in that. But going back to the tackling phase of things, guys, it seems like that art is gone. It doesn't seem like it gets taught enough anymore.
Well,
But you're seeing it at all levels. The pro
everywhere.
level, the college level,
Yeah.
you see guys just sit out there and just fly at to try to cut people down low and flat out miss the tackle.
I know there's a change in the game. They're teaching, now you don't go head across or whatever. I don't know what the new way is, but
Well, it
right
used
there,
to be
when
hitting
you're
the numbers, and
when
now
you're
that's
coming,
gone.
when you've got that pursuit angle and you've got a big guy like number 7 right there, I don't know how you are supposed to bring him down if you can't go head across and just drive through, because that Ashton Garza is a big boy. And, when he's got head of steam up, there's not a lot you're going to do with that. Except
the other thing that I think is
drive through.
UIL, NCAA, NFL Players Association, they've limited how much practice you can have in full pads, how much practice you can have total. And I know they're trying to do that to prevent injuries and the wear and tear, but at some point in time, I think it also hurts you because you don't learn how to tackle. And it's going to be a detriment.
Well, years ago, guys, I was trying to learn different ways to tackle. As this ball's going to be run down the 31-yard line. That's every return so far for the Sharks have been right about the 31, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But years ago, I was looking back at it, trying to find different ways, to teach the younger boys how to tackle differently, keep that head out, coming across, right? And so I came across Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll was talking about what they call the hawk tackle. When he was over at USC, they called it the Trojan tackle, whatever it was. And what it is you were not taking your head you weren't taking your head across the body anymore. You were actually attacking your head on the opposite hip, but you would wrap up and roll your body underneath and pull down. And that's how they would tackle. And that's how he taught his players to tackle as well. Well, we tried that at the youth level. It don't work. It turns into arm tackling all over the place.
Right. They don't have the concept of you got to make that contact first.
Right. So
one person that does know how to tackle.
That is number 11, the commander. He got back there in a hurry.
And, I mean, really, what are you supposed to do there? I don't know that there's a read you can make off that. I mean, the other option is it was just consumed over here. I couldn't see who was on the left side.
Well, they did a kind of a motion and then a read, and then the quarterback kept it, and our guys were already in the backfield.
Yeah. We have several new check-ins as well. Ryland Barr's checking in at the cornerback position to the near side. We also have number 82, Caleb Matula, checking in as that outside backer.
Well, and one other thing to do is check in on scores around the area, guys. Production team just showed us we got a 14-14 tie between Goliad and London right now.
How about that?
Oh, man, there should be a holding. Geez, we got a little.
I think there's an extra flag that came in over here on that far side, Rob, that you were calling
Logan
for.
Densman, number 85 right now.
Now that the Palacios guy just basically grabbed our guy and wouldn't let go, and he was trying to get free, and the guy just kept holding on.
Yeah, and that's what the call is. It's going to be holding from that spot, and they're going to drive him back 10 yards. It's going to be second down in quite a ways. But over Goliath's playing London there, I believe, right?
I don't know. 14-14 is all I can tell you.
Oh, they are playing in Goliad.
Oh, penalty!
Okay.
They declined the penalty to push it to third down instead of second and super long. It's third and kind of long.
Okay, Goliad hosting London Pirates right now.
So they're in Goliad. I did hear.
Well, Goliad, one of the things, talking with them, they're
worried
kinda
about the
concerned.
pass.
They're worried about the pass, and we saw a lot out of Manning and Salinas connecting, and we have a
great
wow.
read by Cade, the commander there. He saw that play and just blew up that backside
and Rob,
pass.
that's why our coaches have the luxury of go ahead and accepting the loss of down right there, because you're not worried about yardage or situation. The way this defense is playing, the way they've been just having tackle for loss, tackle for loss, tackle for loss, you can just go ahead and let them stay where they're at, let the loss of down happen, because the result of the next play is going to probably be negative yardage again. Right there, Quebec delivers for his coaches.
I think the commander, senior night,
Kick
2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss. Oh, man.
And we didn't send anybody. It did go through the punter's hands. He picks it up and ends up getting this one away. It's going to take a shark bounce all the way around the 30. And as soon as they down that, we'll switch over. But we got to thank some sponsors with 2:42 left in this first half. You're watching Cobra Football on the Cobra Sports Network.
With 2:42 remaining.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. 2:42 left in this first half. Cobras come back out for their 5th possession, I believe, of the game.
Our drives have gotten shorter and shorter on the amount of carries. So
this time it's going to be the toss to Quebec around to the left side. He's going to be brought down after a short game.
This blocking up front is incredible. I mean, these guys are putting on a clinic. I mean, you just watch white jerseys almost just kind of bend backwards and then just get driven. They're getting stood up, they're getting leverage on them, and they're just pushing them back.
Yeah, this line didn't take a break off from last week. You're going to have to get a lot of coins again, Will.
Martin again on the carry off the left side has that first down.
I mean, what?
Down around the 45.
Watch the positioning they're getting on these guys. I don't know if Wes is in the neighborhood, but if he can get a shot of this from the sideline camera, we got a great view right now as they're just about at midfield. We're looking right down the line, but
Twins to the far side of the field. Casey Williams, a lone receiver this side. It's going to be Martin again. Doesn't find a whole lot. Ends up tripping up, brought down around the line of scrimmage. And there's old number 17 checking in, and Nick Kuchler coming in as well.
Yeah, I think we're about to start throwing it a little bit. Clock winding right now, still running, minute and a half.
Twins on both sides of the field. Martin offset to Garza's right. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Fires it downfield, but there's not going to be anybody. I think Garza wanted Wolfskill to continue running, but I think it looks like everybody else thought Garza was going to end up taking off with it.
Well, the incomplete spats doesn't really hurt you. 1:05 left as the clock stops here. They're going to be able to pick up this yardage with 2 downs still left to go.
But I like that right there. Garza goes up to him and gets with Wolfskill. They talk about it and tell him, hey, next time this is what we're looking for.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, just keep that route. It's a scramble drill. Mm-hmm. Keep going deep, or if you know.
I like the idea of throwing it up 50-50 ball to Wolfskill. We have not really seen him drop anything yet this year. His hands have been phenomenal. With his size and
right
height.
to him, and
there you go.
On cue, Lee, as he reaches up there and grabs those big old paws. It'll hold that football into Shark territory, brought down at the 41.
Yeah, as the season's gone on and on, I've just become more and more of a fan of that kid. I mean, he really, anything that can touch his hands sticks. He does not drop.
He just like as he can catch it with 8 fingers.
Well, that too.
Yeah. I'd go to him again right now.
Garza again downfield. But there's...
Yeah,
yes. That's going to draw some flags because he kind of got clothesline and pulled down.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of wrapped around him before the ball even got there. Kind of pulled him backwards, which is...
He's shoulder pads poking out of his jersey as well as he trots off the sideline.
That's interference call against the Sharks. Mark off 15 yards. And an automatic first down.
The ball keeps moving. 42 seconds left in this first half, folks. Cobras leading it 28-0.
Like to see him punch it in here before the half.
I think you're going to get your wish, Rob.
Ball placed at the 26-yard line. Kuchler, the inside receiver on the far side. Garza looking in that direction. He got Quebeca wide open. Becca cuts back to the middle, breaks the tackle, stiff arms the defenders, end up bringing him down inside the 10-yard line. How about that for the senior?
Yes. He's having a great senior night.
Well, he did a great job of just setting down in that soft zone area. I mean, they lost track of 11 altogether. There's nobody in the neighborhood.
Twins to both sides of the field. Martin offset to Garza's right. He's going to fire it up the middle. Tender receiver was Cason Williams, but a little bit too far on that slant pattern. Ball came right into the camera.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think the intended receiver was double nickel.
Hey, Wes, you're wearing your jersey down there, buddy.
55, I hope he declared eligible receiver.
I was a defensive lineman in high school, so I ain't got no hands.
Well, one thing you still do is have your picture up in the locker room.
Oh, that's nice. Quebec a little too tall for him. He does jump up. Goliad does go up 21-14 on London. Oh, number 4, David Gonzalez checking in, the sophomore. His first varsity action, guys.
Hey.
Well, let's make it memorable. Let's put him in the end zone right here.
Yeah.
He's checking in at C position. He's the inside slot receiver on the far side.
Got the safety help on that side. You might have Nick Kuchler here wide open or man on man.
Garza sails it into the end zone, but I think it's going to be.
I would like a review on that one.
I don't think the guy
I don't think he was out.
Yeah,
ball just thrown a little bit too far.
A nice touch on the pass, just a little, like you said, just about 1 foot too far, guys. Kuchler does a great job of securing the pass, though.
Well, what we are going to get to see is a looks like 25-yarder.
Hey, great play, great practice going into the playoffs.
Hold is good. Kick is up, and it is through. The bullseye is good for 25 yards. So how about that score and drive recap?
31-0 with 8 seconds remaining in the first half.
And here's your Conn-Medal scoring drive. Started out on that. Cooper Martin had a 7-yard run. Kay Quebeca had a 6-yard run. Then we started passing the ball, and the first pass was pass interference, which gave us 15 yards. Then we completed a 12-yard pass and a 17-yard pass. Bryce Warren came in on a 25-yard field goal, put 3 points up on the board, 31-0, and that's your Conn-Medal scoring drive.
You know, Will, he does pretty good for a knucklehead, doesn't
he? Does. He's not too bad. Not too bad. 8 seconds left in this first half. We won't go anywhere yet. I'm pretty sure this kick is going to secure this one as we head into halftime. But your Cobras are leading 31-0.
I like having that. I mean, I'd rather have a touchdown, but a little confidence builder going into the playoffs, kicking that field goal.
No, absolutely. But one thing, too, guys, the cross-country girls, hey, how about that? 3rd in regionals as they went up to Corpus Christi A&M this week on Monday and ran. Kate Simons finished 4th overall. The team finished 3rd, so finishing 3rd, guess what?
Going to state November 3rd, I think.
That's it.
Punch your ticket.
Yep. Punch the ticket to state, November 3rd, like you said, Rob, up in Round Rock at Old Settlers Park. They're going to be running up there. So good luck to all those girls. Heck of a season this year in the cross-country side of things. See you at the top.
Hey, anytime you go to state, it's a heck of a season.
A squib kick fielded around the 20-yard line. It's going to be brought down beyond the 30 with they're going to say 0 seconds. That's what you get with the home clock operator running over there.
There you go.
That's it, and we're heading into halftime leading 31-0. So far, guys, Cobras have kind of had their way with the Sharks and done whatever they needed to. Oh, they're saying 4 seconds. Okay. They're holding everybody up right now as they're trying to.
Looks like we're going to have one more play here.
Are we going to, or are they going to go ahead and head to the locker room?
They're going ahead and head to the locker room.
They're heading to the locker room right now.
Oh.
There they are.
All right.
Well, the teams are heading to the locker room, and the refs are staying out on the field.
I guess the refs are going to run a play. What do you think?
I don't know what's
Hook and
going
ladder?
on here.
Annexation of Puerto Rico?
But either way, we're fixing to have the band on the field, so they better make it quick. I don't think either team cares about it. They're going in. Either way, it is what it is. So with that, good luck to the cross-country girls. We will play their state hype video here right now, and then we will be back with their halftime show and the Golden Cobra Band.
Is this debut?
You're watching Cobra Sports on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere, guys.
Commitment to community service. It's a mission the First State Bank employees have lived by for more than 60 years. By continuously volunteering, sponsoring school fundraisers, and engaging in community service projects, the First State Bank not only lives its mission, it lives up to its motto, friendliest bank anywhere. So call, stop in, or visit fsblouise.com today and get to know the friendly bankers who are making a positive impact in your community. Eat 'em up, snakes. The First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture, or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
At Capital Farm Credit, our cooperative returns are a symbol of our strong partnership with you.
So one of the unique things about Capital Farm Credit is the cooperative nature of it. And then when you get that patronage check once a year, we put that money right back into the land.
Together, we're better.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. We got a special guest up here in the booth, Ryder Iloa. Buddy, welcome home, man. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Happy to be back and get to enjoy the Friday Night Lights again.
Yeah, well, welcome back, especially on senior night, our parent night out here, last game of the season. Hey, buddy, but hey, how has college life been for you playing college ball up there at Howard Payne? How's that been going for you?
Oh, it's pretty fun. The kicker life's pretty good, you know. Kick for about 5-10 minutes, beginning of practice, go inside, play on the PlayStation, play ping pong, go back out after practice, kick the last extra point, and go home.
Wow.
That's living the life right there.
Oh, kid, man, sign me up. But
No kidding.
You hear that back home, kids? Y'all need a kick. If you don't know how to kick, you better start learning how.
That's right.
That is the life to live, I'll tell you.
Well, you know, one thing, Will, is we've got kickers now. For years, I remember sitting in these stands here at the Snake Bit talking about how, why doesn't Industrial have a kicker? Industrial doesn't have a kicker. For years, we've been that, a decade. And then, Ryder, you came along. You really established some impressiveness out of the kicking game. And now we have kickers pretty much at every level. It's caught on. I mean, we talk about how much leadership or winning culture brings to pass down. Really, we're seeing the fruits of what you did. So
Yes,
thank
sir.
you.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of that, man, what do you think about old Bryce Warren? Where'd that come from? Did you teach him a little something?
I had a little talk with him at the end of last season, you know. I told him I'd give him a few lessons. No, I'm just kidding. But
Well, you must have taught him well, because I think he's 38 of 39 so far this year in
Okay.
extra points and a few field goals.
yeah, I've heard he's pretty good. The guys mess with me sometimes. Like when I got here today, I came by the school for a little bit. They're telling me, they're like, "Oh, I think Bryce is better than you. You wish you were like him." And I just thought it was funny. Coming out here tonight, seeing him kick the field goals and stuff, I was surprised. He's pretty good.
And, you know, a lot of hard work. You know, we've been hearing that he's coming out here on the weekends, spend a lot of time out here practicing. Because, yeah, you're right. Just like Lee said, we really didn't kick before that. It was always, you know, Ryder. It was you for 4 years, bud. And, you
Yes,
know,
sir.
when you were gone, we were talking about at the end of last season, like, what are we going to do with the kicking game? You know, I guess we're going 2 points all the time. But, heck, no. Now, just like Lee said, at all levels. You know, it's been fantastic. But, hey, man, so that's football side of things. How's school going? How's that first year of college life treating you?
It took a little bit to get used to. Still getting settled in over there. Grades pretty good. Keeping decent grade average. Trying to stay on top of everything when I can. So, yes, sir.
That's always tough, man. That first year away from home, you know, trying to get that established. And then, you know, I can't even imagine how it would have to be, you know, being an athlete as well. But, hey, well, I take that back now. Because he goes for 10 minutes and gets to play ping pong and PlayStation. So I guess it ain't too bad.
It sounds pretty nice. Well, you know, Ryder, you're going to have to tell us how the Howard Payne is doing this year on the football field. I don't know if you know, my grandfather played for Howard Payne, actually. So, you know, we like to check in on him every now and then. Old buddy Lewis back in, I don't know how long ago
Yes,
I was
sir.
there. But how's the season going for you?
It's going pretty good. I know our second game, we blew out, was it Lyon College? It was 85-0.
Wow.
Yeah.
That'll tire out a kicker's leg in a hurry.
Yes, sir.
That's putting up a lot of points. You know, I know when you got up here in the booth, we had a chance to visit with you before we went on air, and Will asked him, how many points you have? He said, I don't know. I lost count. That's a good feeling.
I would lose count, too, and I'm running 85 points.
Now
up
we
on the
understand
score.
why. Yeah.
Golly. No, that's awesome. It's great to hear that you're out there, you know, contributing at the college level as a freshman as well. And it sounds that you're being successful at it, too. So, good job, man. Congratulations.
What's your long this year? Do you know
Longest
that?
in game, 37.
Okay.
They haven't let me kick back too far, but a little 37-yard field
So
goal.
you haven't matched the high school long yet, then?
No, sir. Not close.
That old 49-yarder,
That's
man.
right. That was a big one.
I remember that one. Yeah, we referred to that not too long ago as well.
Well, you know, one of the things we were talking about pregame, Rob and I like to come up with our own football rules. We feel like we're going to change the game and leave
Yes,
our
sir.
legacy. Rob has come up with the idea that field goals should count more based on where you're kicking from. What, you know, 39 and under is 3, but you know, anything in the 40s is 4, and 50 and plus is 5. You know, what do you think as a kicker? Can we give you extra points the farther back you are?
I mean, personally, I think they should do that too. I agree with that. Like from the 50, they should give them at least like 5 points. You know?
There you go, Rob. We got a vote in favor from the expert.
Going extra. Y'all sound like the 4-pointer in basketball. Killing me. I'm a traditionalist.
Hey, the
though.
purist over here, you know. Well, Will's a purist. He doesn't go for all these ideas. He doesn't understand the genius.
Lying to it.
Ryder's on board. He's like, heck yeah, more points. Give me all you can give me. Take it.
I bet so. No, but hey, no, we appreciate you coming up and hanging out with us. You're more than welcome to stay and call this game. Join the old knucklehead crew here.
Yeah.
But no, good luck to you, man. We wish you continued success, and don't ever be a stranger. Next time you're in town, man, swing back by. Come see us.
I got one final question for him. Did you get colored dudes?
What do you mean?
Jacob was up here a couple weeks ago. He had colored dudes that matched the school colors. That there in Hendricks. Yeah, he had the Hendricks dudes on.
I haven't really. I mean, we got a bunch of shirts, got a bunch of shirts and everything.
There you go. I think you need to go back to Brownwood, Texas, and tell them, hey, we need some custom dudes.
Yes, sir. That'd be nice.
All right, Ryder. We appreciate it again, bud. Good luck to you. We wish you continued success, and we'll see you next time, bud.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me.
Oh, yeah. We'll be right back, folks. Thanks to more sponsors, and when we come back, your Golden Cobra band will be performing for the last time here at Cobra Field right before they head to their area.
There you go.
You're watching Cobra Football on the Cobra Sports Network.
The band will perform the 2023 program entitled Giver of Life tonight. It features clarinet soloist Rachel Lange, flute soloist Taylor Crow, horn soloist Kaylee Cooper, trumpet soloist Ian Fitietis, and tenor sax soloist Ava Barrientos. The Golden Cobra Band is under the field direction of drum majors Taylor Crow, Rachel Lange, and Kyle Schrader. So sit back and enjoy the Golden Cobra Band. Carrie Furman, Stacy Hudson, and Nicholas Jocelyn. The guard instructor is Bailey Schrader. The section of the week is the seniors. Thank you so much for all your hard work and dedication to the Golden Cobra Band. You are amazing and we will miss you. The band member of the week is the best director and drum major around, Mrs. Stacy Hudson. Thank you for your years of service to the Golden Cobra Band and Industrial ISD. The band would like to thank the Industrial Band Boosters, Industrial High School Principal Heather Nairn, the Industrial ISD School Board, and Superintendent Clark Motley for all their support of the Golden Cobra Band. Come on out to Beeville tomorrow at 10:30 as the Golden Cobra Band competes at area marching contest for a chance for the state marching contest. Good luck to the Flashes Band tomorrow also.
All right, welcome back, Cobra fans, and that was your Golden Cobra Band. Good luck to all those band members. Yeah, you might want to pause there, guys. The band. Talk about the band on the field.
Boys are ready to take the field.
They are. They're fired up. But no, good luck to the Golden Cobra Band as they're going to be competing this Saturday in Beeville for the area competition. So good luck to all of those guys. But up here in the booth, we have special guest, Kathy Anderson, our fan of the week. Kathy, thank you for joining us. And you know what? For me and everybody else up here, we nominated you. We felt like we knew this was going to come eventually. We brought you in the last game of the season because you do a ton for us, and we greatly appreciate it. And one thing, Kathy, your energy and your excitement and just being around you, you're an awesome person, and you just make everybody happy and excited when you're around.
Oh, well, I'm so glad to be here, and I'm honored. I do these graphic things for us, and when you said it was me, I was like, what? But that's an honor. I love being here. I love these kids, and whatever I can do to support them is what I want to do.
Well, Will, you read off a list that was about 2 pages long of everything she does. And, every time we're here, 7th grade, 8th grade, freshman, junior high, varsity, badminton, it doesn't matter. She is here.
Yeah, and I happen to teach English 1, too, so I have all the freshmen.
Oh, I bet that's so fun.
Oh, it's great. I love them.
She's got all the freshmen. She's still that enthusiastic and energetic. What is it?
We're going to learn how to read, write, think, listen, and speak.
There you go. That's for freshmen, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
And so what else? You're coaching as well, right?
I'm coaching girls basketball. I'm the head coach.
Okay.
And we've gotten started last week with practice, and our first scrimmage is tomorrow. And I also help out with both boys and girls golf in the spring.
And why do you help out with golf? Do you have a little background knowledge?
A little bit of background. I didn't start playing golf till I was a freshman in high school, but I guess got good enough and played at the University of Texas for 4 years on their golf team.
Wow. So I got a question.
What's that?
Or do you ever go home, or do you just live up here?
No, I go home. But it does seem like that this is our second home anyway.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I like how real quick Rob deflected as soon as you said University of Texas, right?
I know.
It's real fast
I'll tell
to
you.
get that out.
This is my fourth year. This is my fourth year at Industrial, and before I started working here, I've never owned any maroon clothing in my entire life.
I'm glad you got some now.
Yeah, I got some. I'm good, but it doesn't have anything else on it but Cobras. So.
No, Kathy, I know there's 27 seconds left.
Okay.
You got a job to do, so
Yes,
we
sir.
appreciate everything. Thank you for being here with us.
Yeah, and I thank y'all, and y'all are doing a fabulous job, and this is so fun, and I know it's a gift to be able to show this to people all over the place.
Yeah, and we're enjoying doing it. So
couldn't do it without you.
Yeah.
All right, y'all take care.
You too. Thank you. Fan of the week, Kathy Anderson, who also teaches English
and golf and basketball.
Here comes the Cobras.
Yeah, those flag boys might need an IV by the end of the night. Who we got on the headset down there? We got Sawyer. Got Sawyer and Maxton and Major all up here in the booth with us. What do you guys think about the Cobras tonight? How's the game going?
Awesome. Pretty
Awesome
good.
and good. Okay. What do you think they're going to do coming out here?
Win and beat the other team's butts. It's 31-0.
Yeah. What do you think they're going to run the ball or pass the ball? What do y'all think?
Mostly run the ball.
Mostly
probably.
run the ball.
One.
Okay. Yeah. Have you ever been on YouTube before? Hey, turn around and look that way. Guess what? Now you're famous. You're on YouTube.
Sup? What up?
Hey, guys. Best broadcasting everywhere. We even bring in the youth, train them up, train them right.
Yeah, these guys played a lot of youth football this year. We'll see what they've learned, if they know anything about football at all. We'll let y'all call the first player too. How about that?
Bryson Kelly for the kick. Plastic teeing up the ball, getting ready to kick off. Hunter McKellen. Nick Kutchler. Nick Kutchler.
Cobras will start 1st and 10 deep inside their own territory.
So Cobras are coming out on offense now. So who's y'all's favorite Cobra?
Ashton Garza. I'm going Kate Quebeco. Ashton Garza.
The commander. Who's yours?
Ashton Garza. Kobe getting ready to run the first play of the second half. Let's see what they run here. Line up with twins to the right on the right side. Ashton gets the ball in shotgun, hands it off, and he breaks through that tackle. And he pushes through the number 44 going on the run.
Tackle made by 14, Jaden Jurassic. He does pick up enough yardage for the Cobra. First down.
And he does pick up a first down for the Cobras. Got twins to the right. Ashton goes with shotgun. Takes it. Tries to blow through the line. Just doesn't get there. Gets a yard. Gets a yard for second down. QB keeper. 11. That's 11. QB sneak. QB sneak. And the Cobras running up twins to the right again for the third time. They're in pistol formation. And 22 up the middle. 42. And that brings up to a third down. 44 up the middle.
6 on the play. Third down.
Third down and 3. Looks like they're gonna switch to the left. Ashton goes in shotgun. Runs it up the middle. He's gonna fight through that line, just doesn't get there. He gets a yard or two. Makes it a fourth down. Ryan Burr runs the ball. That's Cobra first down. Makes it a Cobra first down. My bad. Let's see what they run here. Might be the same formation. Oh, Twins left. Twins left.
Hands off. Number 44, he's breaking through, and he gets a first down. Cobra, first down.
Nice blocking out there by 62, Tobin Snyder, and 68, Zachary Boot. He picks up yardage into sharp territory for another Cobra. First down.
powder play, takes up first down. 9:33 left.
Third quarter.
I'm going to go doubles. Twins both sides. Ashton goes on the shotgun. Hands it off to number 44. And he gets a
Let's see what they call here. Oh, just short. Just short by 1. It is
Number 44, Cooper Morton takes it down the middle.
It is second and 2. Second down, 2 yards to go. They're going to do trips right.
Trips right. Ashton goes in shotgun, calls motion.
No,
it's number 44. He gets it with Cobra. First down.
First down.
There's a screen to Cooper Morton again. Makes it a first down.
Well, guys, I think y'all know your football a little bit better than we realized. Y'all got your formation set. You're recognizing a little motion, a little swing pass. I'm impressed.
They're going to do trips
I
left.
love football. Trips left. Ashton goes in the shotgun. He runs in. QB keeper on the left side.
Oh, he gets
sacked. And he is down. I think it's 4 yards on the play is lost.
I think it's his knee that's injured.
But he gets up.
And I think he
Second
hurt his
14.
knee for a second. I twisted it up.
Shaking off. Ashton Garza says good.
Let's see if Ashton Garza can do it.
And he can. Lining up, getting ready.
Hey, Ashton Garza goes
Trips
in.
right. Second 14.
Trips
Trips shotgun.
left.
And he throws it to 5. And he runs it up. He's running up. Oh. And he's out of bounds.
Right there.
That's a Cobra first down. No.
They are
Second down. Cobra second down.
They're
Third down.
3rd and 3. 3rd and 4. They're going to do trips left.
Trips left, and Ashton Garza in shotgun. He runs it. Oh, and he passes number 44, and there's a Cobra first down.
And he is now at the 7-yard line.
Well, boys, y'all are doing a great job calling this game, but I got to tell you, when they score and they're about to, I want a touchdown call for the ages. All right, so y'all got to go through your head right now. Start getting your touchdown call. Figure out what your trademark is going to be. Get ready.
Zachary Boop.
Goes line it up. Ashton goes on shotgun.
Doubles right. See what he does. He's gonna
hands it off.
He
patched that block. Number 44. And it's touchdown.
Wait.
It's a yard. Touchdown, Cobras. Touchdown, Cobra. And the score is 37-0. Cobras.
Timeout for an injured player on the field.
We have an injured player, and it's one of the. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. The point kick. Welcome back, Cobra fans. Number 15, Bryce 1, getting ready to make the kick. he is off the field and okay.
The snap and
it's
the
good.
Kick is good. Kick is good. 38
and they will,
folks.
38-0 for the Cobras over the Sharks. 7 minutes 9 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
It's gonna be a corn medal. What? Scoring drive recap. And a corn medal scoring round. I can't say it.
Recap.
Your Continental scoring drive recap. Cooper Martin drive, really. He had a 6-yard run, 12-yard run, 9-yard run, 17-yard run, a 14-yard run for a touchdown. Ryan Barr kicked in for 3 yards. Ashton Garza had some short yardage on that one. Also a 6-yard pass and an 11-yard pass. One to Cooper Martin and one to Nick Kuchler. Your bullseye Bryce Warren came in, split the uprights, and that's your Continental scoring drive.
And the Cobras are going to kick off to the Sharks.
That's right. Guys, we were only going to give y'all one play, but, man, y'all were good enough. We can let you have the whole drive. Cobras score a touchdown. Well, y'all got to call it. I tell you what, we're going to promote y'all to honorary junior knuckleheads. Congratulations.
No, the honorary Cobras.
Let's see what they do here.
And the Cobras kick off. And it goes to number 0. And he gets down at the Cobra.
He gets tackled by.
All right, we're going to bring back the voice. Y'all welcome him back. Tell him, now presenting the voice, Will LaRue.
Now presenting the voice, Will LaRue.
There you go.
How about it?
Nice job to our junior knucklehead
That's
broadcasters.
it. Maxton Money, Major Money, Sawyer Lewis. Attaboy, guys.
Fantastic by those young knuckleheads.
Yeah, y'all will be ready to go, man. You'll be able to come up here on Thursdays and start calling games when you guys get on varsity like the other varsity boys have been doing. Fantastic job, guys.
Yeah, y'all can stand down here and watch a little football if y'all want. Stick around for a while.
Yeah, Palacios in that pistol formation, fake it up the middle, but this ball's going to fall incomplete. Intended receiver was out there.
Yeah, a little miscommunication. I didn't see it as we were changing headsets, but I don't know, Will, if he came out of the backfield or if he lined up over there, but he was completely alone. No maroon jersey in the neighborhood.
No, he was. That was Cameron Graves again. He's kind of in that slot position. Lee was kind of going out in that little fade route, or excuse me, that little flat route. And it was that play action up the middle. Number 5 ends up pulling it and firing it out there, but misses his target. Most of the starters still in here on defense, but does look like Blake Mendoza did check into the game here in the secondary. Kate Quebeca coming in. I believe that ball is going to be called incomplete, and they are saying it, but it didn't matter anyway. Palacios did fall on it, but Cullen Dyson and the commander, Kate Quebeca, into the backfield immediately.
Yeah, you just can't say enough about the work these defensive guys have done up front. I mean, they are just getting off the ball so fast, getting back there so quickly, disrupting every play. One thing we're seeing an adjustment here in the second half, or at least that time I saw Hunter Halapaska. They're walking him back a little deeper, I guess going more into a safe coverage situation. He had been really pressed up most of that first half.
Well, with the score being the way it is, they're probably want to put one guy back.
Yeah.
Well, he's playing that true free safety kind of over the top.
Right. Kind of that cover 2 formation.
Yeah,
this time they're sending Bethany on the blitz.
Tricka fires to the sideline, incomplete. Intended receiver was Graves again. But how about number 22 there, Zach Vadial in the coverage, man? How about Zach Vadial, the sophomore coming up, starting from day one and just doing an exceptional job?
We called his name many times in Yoakum, and that kind of surprised me that initial night that he jumped in, that the speed of the game wasn't too much for him, that he recognized night one was a big key contributor, had several pass breakups, and I think maybe an interception, or was that second week? But either way, came in and contributed from day one, and nothing's changed throughout the season.
There you go, guys. Y'all want a stat?
What's that?
Just tell you how good Industrial Cobra defense is tonight.
He's about to dump one on us, boys.
High spiraling kick's going to take a shark bounce. Going to go out of bounds around the 15-yard line. That's where the Cobras will take their second possession of the night here in this second half.
I got the Sharks here. with 84 yards of total offense for the night.
And that's not deducting the negative yards, right?
Now, I did a little bit at the beginning, but then I was like, well, I'll stop doing that. On the sacks and stuff like that. The rushes, I did deduct the negative yards, but with the 4 sacks on the night at an average of what, say 5 yards a sack?
Well, there's the 5. They had at least 5, but that was at the change of the quarters.
Yeah.
We were about a minute into the second quarter.
Definitely dominating on the defensive side. Starters do stay in, but we do see number 44 come out of the game. Ball's going to be handed off to Rylan Barr, and he splits the defenders. He's off to the races. He's got one guy to beat. He's cutting to the middle. We'll see. It's a track race right now at the 20, 15. Dives and gets him at the 10. What a run by the senior Rylan Barr. We do have a player down. We'll see. So we'll take a quick break while they attend to that injured player. You're watching Cobra football on the Cobra Sports Network. And we're back. It's good to see that young man was able to get off the field under his own power.
Yeah, kind of grabbing at the hamstring a little. And, no doubt he probably tweaked something running that fast. Good hustle play out of that. You want to tip your hat to the kid for making a good effort.
Barr's going to get the ball again. He bounces to the outside and gets into the end zone for another touchdown. I believe that's his 3rd on the year.
Well, 12th man right there. Rob's favorite number.
That's a good number right there. Let me tell you.
I need to check with our fan of the week and see if number 12 is a good number. Where is she?
She's busy right now. Okay, well.
Go to our end zone camera there. Old double nickel ready to go. Yep. Look at that.
Gonna kick it right at us.
And the bullseye is through. 5:58 left in this 3rd quarter. 44-0. Another Continental scoring drive recap. Why don't you go ahead and dump those stats on us, Rob?
Well, started on the 15-yard line. And
so you're saying an 85-yard play drive?
Yeah. Basically, Rylan Barr went 77 yards, and then he went 13 yards for a touchdown. And the bullseye Bryce Horn split the uprights, and that's your Continental scoring drive.
Well, all right.
Not sure what I said there before. 80-yard play drive or something. 85-yard drive.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
That's that Aggie math for you.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, 77-13. I don't think it was 13. I think that was 8 yards, Rob.
I thought they were on the 13. No, you're right. He was.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
It's all right.
I looked at it backwards.
That's all right. Hey,
it gives him good stats.
Folks, that's why we're the Knuckleheads. We wear it with pride. Wear it with pride. I want to thank all of our special social media friends out there. Comment and like, baby.
Well, good luck to the cross-country girls. I know we talked about it again earlier. A lot of stuff going on here, cross-country.
Got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, cross-country running, band advancing. Cobras are obviously, despite some catastrophic event that happens here.
Well, I think the playoff ticket's punched either way. Win or loss, it's not going to change. It just changes where you go in at what the seating is.
Yeah,
the Cobras punched their ticket last week, so.
Volleyball as well, heading to the playoffs too.
Yeah, Monday night, the 30th, Halloween Eve.
Wow.
They'll be playing in Karn City. They're taking on Marion. So if you're a Cobra fan, make the trip, gas up the car, get set, head up to the oil field.
Yeah, if you can't make it, I know Cobra Sports Network's going to be there.
There you go.
Wow, there you go. Hey, and basketball's starting soon too.
Basketball already started.
Did it? Oh, for the
as far
girls?
as practice goes.
As far as practice, yeah.
Practice started this week for the boys.
Yeah.
But like Coach Van Duren said, he's ready for a long football run here.
Yeah. 11 was a pass last time. Let's see if they're saying in that.
They're going to swing it out there to Graves, but that's broken up by number 28. That's Ian Lugo.
Guys, I got to stop for a minute and brag on our young kids and just the way this program has been headed over years and the way youth football's taking them again. I just got tapped on the back by by Maxton Money, who wanted to tell me something. So, Max, tell him what you just told me.
So the screen that the offensive coordinator is holding, I think the red number is the formation and the green number is the actual play. So it's kind of confusing the defense. That's my view of their setup. So let's see if that's
well, 44
right or
is a
not.
run.
And it is a run.
Yep.
44 is a run.
Up the middle, brought down by number 67, and that's Bo Neal. Good to see Bo Neal back out here in pads, too. He was out for a little bit.
Enriquez, the ball carrier, over the left side.
Pretty impressive. You figured out those numbers. One's for formation, one's for play call, huh?
Right.
Pretty
Yep.
genius.
Yep.
3rd and 5 for the Sharks.
Well, what would y'all go 3rd and 5 here? Y'all got a play call y'all want?
Let's see if any of those they've done before. They haven't done the 21.
QB option, read option.
Tricka fires downfield again. No one in the area. Ball falls incomplete.
Weaver falls incomplete, 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Yeah, and I don't see them going for it here.
They are going to go for it because
They
Nick
are?
Kuchler ran on the field and turned around, ran off. Now he's heading back out.
Well, Maxton Money says if he was coaching them, he'd be going for it right here. I don't know. It's still a little early maybe to have that kind of field position and go for it, but I don't know. When you're down 45-0, I think the playbook's out the window. You just do whatever you feel like doing at that point.
Yeah,
But they are going to punt this one away.
Yeah.
Although, this might be a situation time.
Their best play all night was running into the
fake punt situation. So you can catch somebody off guard.
Yeah, another safe punt here. It's going to be a spiraling kick, high spiraling kick.
Oh,
bounces.
oh, man.
Ah, that was unfortunate. Normally I'll get on kids for getting away from the football, but in that case, Hunter Halapaska just unfortunately it bounced and just bounced back towards him because he was getting away.
Yep, that one got him in the back.
So positive play for the Sharks.
Two biggest plays for them all night have been
You
two
took
punts.
the words right out of my mouth. The two biggest plays have been punts.
Yeah.
One on the running into the kicker.
Right.
They got 15 yards for roughing the kicker, and then now the turnover.
So essentially, hey, Maxton was right. They went for it.
They did.
Yeah,
in a
sure
way.
did. Good play
Hey,
call.
Rob, I want to go ahead and say that our lead announcer here has kind of done us wrong. Each week he comes in with all these great sheets and roster highlights.
Oh, Sam Kurtz almost with the pick there.
This week he highlighted, a few key Palacia Shark players, but nowhere did he highlight the punter. I think the punter has been featured more than any other.
Actually, I
Shark
highlight those players.
Oh, well, then you need to highlight the punter.
Yeah, I've been slacking, and I apologize, folks. Over the last couple of weeks, there has been no weekly update, and 2 weeks ago, that was completely my fault. I did not verify microphones and everything being in the box, so that was on me. Last week, work commitments kept us out, and we were unable to find some fill-ins. So
Yeah,
I apologize.
Well, we got a bye week this week.
Tough
We could
when
recap
work
the
gets in
last
the
2
way
weeks.
of all this volunteer work. isn't it?
Unfortunately, I don't get paid for this job, so I got to actually perform in the other one.
Pulling guard right there, pulled a little early.
Leo saw it.
Yeah.
Leo's on it.
Yeah.
Hey, some scores around the area. So Tidehaven Tigers leading the Bowling Bulldogs 35-7 in the third quarter. Goliad is leading London 27-17. Third quarter just started as well. And interesting news in Refugio and Kennedy, guys.
Really?
Yes, interesting. Refugio is winning only by 54 points.
Oh, well, that's not very interesting.
Ganado leading Skidmore, tying in 49-0, and Hallettsville trailing Hitchcock.
That's
30-7.
an underwear report right there.
Yeah.
Ganado and Skidmore, gonads and the skid marks.
I tell you what, I was looking at Hitchcock and Hallettsville and trying to do a pick 'em on that, and the biggest deciding factor for me was Hitchcock hadn't given up a whole lot of points.
Really? Yeah. The only one that's really gotten them this year
Columbus.
has been Columbus.
Yeah.
I think that was 35-0.
Right. You take away that 35 points, and they've kept teams below 100, I believe.
That was Logan Densman right in Tricka's face.
Oh.
Unable to, and I think they're digging for a flag. They're going to get it. Blake Mendoza on the coverage there. Hey, another game, guys, one I was really interested in seeing because that Corpus race, or, between Miller Bucks and Victoria West, that was going to be a good game. That's a real close game. Start of the third quarter out there, 28-25. Miller's leading it. Miller's unbeaten on the season.
Wow.
Well, right now the clock's got 40 seconds left on this third quarter. Over the break between the third and fourth quarter, we may have to go to Pick'em. We haven't really talked about our Pick'ems this week, and I know I'm surprised because our producer down there would have all the reason in the world to want to make sure that's a featured segment of this show tonight.
Yeah, you are correct. He was the champion last week.
Shady B bringing home the trophy. 2 weeks in a row, he says.
Hey, tonight's the night, though.
This is
Unless we're going to go into playoffs.
Blanco, how about them putting up 61 points on Ingram?
Wow. What about Marion? Marion and Cole. Yeah. There's our picks for the week. Well, last week, Will was 5-3. Rob Bars, he was 5-3. Lee Osarge was 5-3. Winner of the week last week, Shady B was 6-2. West of Double Nickel was 5-3, and Chase the Young Gun Charpula was 5-3. Our picks this week are Edna and Mathis, Goliad and London, Industrial Palacios, Hitchcock and Hallettsville.
Yeah.
Marion and Cole.
Shady B's trying to pick up the win again there as he
San
picks
Diego.
Hallettsville. He's going on the long shot there to try to gain some ground.
Well, he's a long way to go on that one.
San Diego and Rio Hondo.
I need Cole to come through. See, I'm chasing the boss by 2. And I intentionally wanted to try to, go a little different than that, just so I could maybe close that gap. So Cole's my lead horse right there.
There you go. You got Foul Furious and SG Academy.
Yeah, Santa Gertrudis.
Cole and Marion was.
That's
a
the
tough
battle
pick.
of the cows right there.
Yeah, it
you
sure
got
is.
the Foul
Brahmas.
Furious Guernseys, I believe they are.
Gertrudis.
Right? Will,
No.
what are Foul Furious?
They're the jerseys. The
Jerseys.
Bulls.
Jersey Bulls, and then the other one's what? Gertrudis.
Santa Gertrudis, yeah.
That's a double pounder game right there.
Dylan Rick giving pressure. Tricka does deliver, but Aiden Yanish brings down the receiver immediately.
Clock now winds 2-0 as the third quarter comes to a close. So put those 4 fingers in the air. Stay tuned. As fourth quarter action coming up.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Do you want to go ahead and finish?
Sure. Why not? Let's talk about those Week 10 upsets because that's where the magic is.
Yeah.
I'm going Grandview Zebras.
Oh, Zebra.
Yeah.
I'm with you, partner.
I saw Will went with Grandview too.
Yeah, he did.
Will went with a whole lot of the same that old Sarge did here.
Yeah.
I think we picked just alike, didn't we?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Genius mirrors genius.
Okay, I'm going to be completely honest, guys. I didn't have any time to research this week, so I just copied what you put on the group message.
Oh, there you go.
I figured Lee studied a little more.
Oh, I don't know how good it is.
That's
yeah.
right. That's why you don't put it on the group message. You're supposed to message them individually. That's your fault.
Yeah.
That is my fault. Hey, I hope you're right on every pick, brother. I'm pulling for you all the way this week, Will. Don't you worry.
I bet you are.
Bay City, a good pick there by Ryan. I looked at that one as well. I thought that was going to be a good game. I went with Pearsall. This kind of an even game between them and Divine. Same record. You know, the point spread wasn't that much.
You know who he didn't pick, though?
Who?
Didn't pick Lorena over Franklin.
Like I wanted to.
Sure didn't.
You've been talking about that one, going for it, just couldn't pull the trigger.
I just couldn't pull the trigger. I felt it was their time.
Well, you were right. Bay City trailing by 1 point to Iowa Colony.
There you go.
Rurick again in the backfield.
Oh, man.
Tricka just barely gets rid of it.
Boy, he's having a game, isn't he?
They are. They've been flying to the football. I mean, we've been saying it all night long.
You know, this week, coaches chose the offensive line as basically the collective player of the week. I wouldn't be surprised to see the defensive line this week. You know, I mean, I don't know how you pick one of these guys. I mean, Dyson's been back there all night. Kubeka's had multiple sacks and just been wreaking havoc back there.
Kahanic.
Rarick. I mean, you name it. You can pick any of them. And then you start throwing in that linebacker core with Cope and Sam Kurtz.
Still 5 sacks on the night.
Golly. I mean, they've been just
There's been some that,
there.
Hey, that's good coverage. That's good coverage.
They're going to get a flag there.
I honestly thought that was pretty good coverage. I thought he got there when the ball got there, but that's just me.
Well, the coaches off to the left of us here thought he was all
pass
over.
interference. Yeah.
Hustle Halapaska didn't agree.
No, he did not.
He's still pointing at the flag.
That'll be their.
Tell him 3.
Yeah.
Hey, he's trying to tell him. Don't y'all understand? We're trying to preserve a
they
shutout
call,
here.
They call holding on that one instead of pass interference because they didn't move the ball that far.
I think you're right, Rob. I wasn't.
I didn't see him out of the break. Maybe out of the break he did grab him and slow him, because it did not look like there at the time the ball was delivered.
That'll be their 4th best play. 2 punts, 2 penalties.
Well, Palash is going to go ahead and call a timeout and talk about it with 10:28 left in this ball game. Your Cobras are leading it 45-0. We'll be right back. You're watching Cobra football on the Cobra Sports Network.
Best network anywhere, Will.
Welcome back, Cobra fans. Welcome back, Cobra fans.
Tricka back to pass again. Pumps it, fires it into the end zone, but ball's going to fall incomplete. Was intended for number 7 there, Donovan Ruiz. Great coverage there by number 12, Rylan Barr.
Yeah.
2nd and 10. You know, guys, one place we didn't even think about looking is checking out old district.
Might be a run here based on that scoreboard. Nope.
No, but Rarick is in his lunch and brings him down, and Cullen Dyson jumps on Rarick's back to go ahead and clean it up.
Yeah.
Tricka not going anywhere.
I think Rarick had him all the way by himself, but he just held on and waited to let Dyson get there because he's like, hey, buddy, we've been doing this all night together. Let's go do it. Let's go join up on one.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Grab a lunch. Let's go have some fun. Pack a sack lunch. Let's head on back there and get something done.
That's going to bring him back about 10 yards to 3rd and 20.
That's 6 sacks on the night.
It's
Not counting the
it
ones
seems
where
so
it's-
more anymore.
they're throwing the ball away because he's getting tackled.
It's a good thing we have a bye, Rob, because we're going to be take some time adding all these stats up.
Yeah. A little pump fake.
Tricka again fires downfield. Oh! Hunter Allen Pasca jumped around, just couldn't hang on to it. Oh, number 3, mad at himself, but a heck of a play. Way to read that one. Brings up 4th down. So down there in District 16.
Now you can say go for it, Max.
Yeah.
This is go for it territory.
Yeah, definitely.
And the red
So
winning card number is the 5 of hearts.
So Lyford, guys,
yeah,
who may end up being who the Cobras play. They are up on Progresso, the Red Ants.
Yeah, I remember
They're
talking
up on
about
the
them
Red Ants.
last year in the playoffs.
71-0.
Oh.
And the jerseys are up 18-13. I think we talked about that a little bit ago. And then
Yeah.
Rio Hondo, guys, they're losing big to San Diego, 31-0.
We don't need those jerseys up though. We need a Santa Gertrudis.
No, we do
Another
not.
ball fired. This time
Incomplete.
to number 11. They are going to draw a
Oh,
flag.
come on. I don't know why you throw the flag there. The guy wasn't even trying to catch the ball.
Again, those winning 50-50.
Tender receivers number 11. That's Seth Menchaca. That's the first time I think we've called his name tonight.
Door of the press box. Excuse me, at the door of the press box.
Terrible call. Worst call, bar none.
Yeah, by far.
Bar none pass interference.
Bar none.
Pass interference is the call against the Cobras.
Oh, wow. That'll be their 4th best play of the game.
Yeah. So next week, guys, Lyford plays Rio Hondo.
Yeah, that's the showdown. That'll be a big one.
I don't think that Palacios coach over there likes us very much. He keeps staring at us through the window.
He's just checking out our broadcast, guys.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. This guy's got going on over here.
I'm on time after the game's over. Y'all
Yeah.
got some good pass interference.
New
call
quarterback in, ends up calling his own number and fires up the middle. I think he's going to get in as he went over the Cobra defender and into the end zone for a touchdown. That was number 2, Reese Bowers.
Kirby Martin, he is donating back his 50-50.
Well, there was
How
a
about that?
key
There
player
you
on that
go.
drive.
Did y'all hear that, guys?
Best player right there is a umpire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
best player for Palacios.
Yeah, but they just did the 50-50 drawing. I know, Rob, you were just pointing it out right there. 50-50 drawing. Oh, Kirby Martin won.
Yep.
And decided to donate that right back.
Thank you, Kirby.
Yeah, how about old Kirby? That 50-50 goes to the senior class, right?
Is it the senior class?
Yeah, senior class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Project Celebration, I believe, is
Project
what
Celebration.
they're raising money
Okay.
for.
That's right. Well, yeah, if anybody
Or
would know
Project
that.
Graduation. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, well, if anybody would know that, it'd be the old Prez over here off to our left. Yeah. Do you know they sold tamales as well as a fundraiser?
I did not
Really?
know that.
I didn't either.
I didn't know either. Wow.
Yeah. But I got told when they were delivered and didn't buy any.
Well, I didn't know they were selling tamales.
I think their marketing needs to get out a little bit more. Maybe if they, I don't know, if they had some type of connection with the Cobra Sports Network where we could get that information out.
That would be good information.
Yeah, it would be.
I mean, we
If
got
only.
we got what 1,600 subscribers.
Almost.
Yeah.
Not quite. Almost. Not quite.
We lost one last week.
Oh, we
yeah,
did?
yeah, we cut his subscription.
Oh, I mean, if you don't enjoy this, I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe you're just not listening to the right place. You need to come down to the shack where we've got our official listening party going on each and
there you
every
go.
week.
Yeah.
We sound a lot better there.
Hands team out here tonight. In that front row did switch out. Got Zach Vadial. I believe that's Landon Wolfskill on the far end.
And they're going to try to do a little.
Going to be a little bounce. Ooh, kicks back. It's going to be Brady Cope. Fields that.
Yeah,
Trying to
he's
find
got
some
some
running
room.
room off to the left side before he's upended beyond the 40-yard
look,
line.
look at Ashton taking the field. Do you think coach is going to let that happen?
I wish we had camera angle on that. That's fantastic.
Oh, he said, no, get off.
That was awesome. That was awesome. So, folks at home, just watch. There's 5 minutes left in this game. Ashton Garza runs on the field. He's 20 yards away from Naren.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna let him go out though. They're gonna.
Oh,
He
my
talked
gosh.
himself into it.
Oh, wow. Well, Naren yells at him, and he
Get
turns
off the
around,
field. Get off the field.
That was pretty good.
That was great.
But you're right. He advocated for whatever.
Yeah. Come on.
Coach, just
begging.
I'm just gonna hand it off to Barr. Barr tries to find some running room off to the right side this time. Gets about 2 yards on that carry. And now Zach Vadial tries.
Now he's coming out. Give him the ovation. I hope this is where you want your fans to be paying attention. Good job, kid.
Zach's going to hand it off to Barr, but not finding any running room. Several white shirts bringing him down.
Oh.
Well, 22's probably not too sad about that. He's like, let me throw it. Let me sling it, little coach.
Third and about 13 here.
3.5 minutes still left in this game as the clock has been running pretty good over the last series. Winding down.
I have a feeling they're going to keep running the ball.
Buddy, I was going to call his own number off to the left side. Does not find any running room over there. He's going to be brought down for a short loss. Fourth down. They're going to send the punt team.
I was going to say, formation we have not seen tonight, guys. We're going to get to see a new who player.
Ooh, this is a fresh section on my stat sheet.
We got no P's recorded tonight.
Don't want the punts. Don't want the punts. But
good practice going into playoffs. Punt formation, blocking, whole 9 yards.
Yeah, back to do the punting duties for the Cobras is going to be Bo Bethany. He's trying to get some personnel.
Cobras haven't punted in so long.
Some of these guys have already put the helmet away. They thought they were done for the night.
Bethany puts his foot into his high spiraling kick. It's going to be fielded about the 25-yard line. He's going to be escorted out of bounds at 35 by Zach Vadial. And
now we're down to 2 minutes.
Yeah, we're down under 2 minutes to play here in Cobra Field. Final game of the season, guys.
Yep. Snake Pit about to go into hibernation for a little while. You know, thoughts on the game, guys, as it closes out. I got to say, I just loved watching every snap really start to finish on this game. Defense, special teams, offense. Cobras came out to play. One of the keys of the game, you said, Will, don't look past this game. Come out, jump on them early, do what you got to do. They did all those things. I mean, you can't ask for a better performance.
Here's a pretty neat stat for you guys. If you get rid of the 3 pass interference penalties, Cobras have 5 yards in penalties if you get rid of the pass interference calls.
Yeah,
and I think we agree that one of those was pretty.
I think a couple of them were questionable.
Yeah. So and that just goes to show as well. You know, this last game of the season for the Cobras before heading into playoffs, guys. But they've done well and they've gotten better each week, right?
What?
They've reduced the penalties. Starting off with the season, special teams were in a bit of a bind there. Penalties was a big problem. Well, they started playing some really clean games. Special teams came around. Defense starting to fly to the football. The offensive line firing off the ball and creating a lot of running room for these great running backs to be able to get, pile up the stats, if you will.
Well, and the other thing, I think the only offensive plays that the Sharks had in Cobra territory was off of that last series, off of the fumble recovery on the punt. Otherwise, I don't recall them ever getting across midfield.
Other than the one down here that they scored on, that was it.
But they got that off of the fumble on the punt.
Right.
Yeah. So Cobras played well on all sides of the ball. So great job.
Clock now sitting at 15 seconds, so this should be final play of the game. As they're going to heave it downfield.
Draco fires it Ball falls incomplete with 6 seconds left. Actually, no, they're going
to let this
take
one
off.
run on down.
And that is it for your 2023 season.
Regular season in the books, boys.
That's it.
Playoff time.
Playoff time.
Yeah. Time to play some real football, guys.
Yep. Hey, and a great way to end the season, a great way to go into the playoffs. 2 great games, 2 clean games.
Yeah. Hats off to the senior group.
The last, I would say, 6 quarters of industrial Cobra football have been some of their best.
Yeah. No. Last time on the home field for the seniors, great way to go out. We said make a memory, and they did. Finals 45-7 tonight. So good luck to the band tomorrow. Good luck to cross country this week. And don't know where we'll be yet, but we will be wherever this first playoff game is in 2 weeks. But before then, we'll be Car City Monday night for volleyball, and a lot of exciting times coming up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope the playoff game's Friday night.
Well, either way, that is it for here from us, from Cobra Sports Network. Thanks to all the fans, everybody for watching. We'll see y'all next time.